Hello everybody, welcome to Marquee Gaming. Today, good to see all of our good friends in the chat there. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you for bearing with our different time slot today, so we could accommodate some things. Appreciate it. But yeah, I think I am very excited for today's session. I hope the players are, and you all in the chat are as well, because it's session 10. We're double digits now.
Yay! We did it!
We made it. It feels like now we're actually getting the campaign off the ground a little bit. It's like the takeoff from rolling. Now it's flying a little bit. We're getting there. So
we just left the training area of Zelda. It's exciting.
So yeah, our group leveled up. So it's a big session to get into today. But yeah, why don't we let our players introduce themselves so you can know their characters and anything about them. And I don't know, if Rachel, do you want to think of a question? If you want to, you can. If you don't want to, you just pass it. But Rachel, go.
I do have a question. If you broke your arm, what would be the cast color that you pick?
All right, there you go. That's the question everybody has to answer. So take it away, Rachel.
Yeah. Chat, go ahead and answer the question too. I'd love to know. I would pick neon green. I feel like that would be really fun, and it would go horrible with every outfit. But I feel like, I just think it would be fun.
Yeah, that's what I had neon green when I was in
characters.
Ours, if you think of a character, like characters too, if you want. But
I mean, with magical healing, does anybody ever have a cast?
Yeah, dude, our cast need it.
Only to get attention.
Yep, I think so. Yeah. Anyway, hi, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip in the chat. If you want to see my art, you can go on Instagram or Twitter, where I post art there under Pip400 Art. I also stream on Mondays at 3:30 CST. Usually I'll be doing commissions or personal art. We usually talk. I usually get hungry, and there's crazy hour at the end because I'm really, really hungry and loopy. So, it's a good time. So you can come hang out with me. In this game, I play Eleonora. She is an ASMR warlock that says she's a wizard. And level 3 is exciting. I get some things now, so I'm ready.
So exciting. So exciting.
Exciting.
All right. Passing it over to Kelly now. Remember the question. Take it away.
I do. Hi, I'm Kelly. Okay, so first, let me answer the most important question, the cast question. I think, well, first of all, I used to want a cast for attention when I was younger because all my friends had broken limbs and I never got them. So I would put a bunch of socks on and like walk around with like yardsticks and try to pretend like that was like my broken leg. Anyway, so I was fortunate enough to never break a bone yet, knock on wood. I would now though, as an adult, not embarrassing, but just it'd be way worse. There's no fun in that. I think I just get neon pink to try and like just make it kind of bright and fun, even though it'd probably be a miserable few weeks in a cast as an adult. You just do all the normal things. That's true. You could, do stuff. But yeah, I play Winnie, who is a now level 3 monk. And yes, I get abilities as well. And there's an ability. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Okay, because I keep thinking it's called like Hand of Harm, and I keep reading it as Hand of Ham. So I just thinking of like, her like having a big ham and being like, yeah.
The R is silent. So, yep.
It is in this universe, yeah. So I'm excited to use my new lunch meat abilities.
Perfect.
I'm done. Thank you.
Awesome.
Why is that so funny?
I guess the new time is making me a little wee. I'm a little loopy. I'm excited. More time to wake up.
There you go. On we go to Ashley.
Oh my gosh. All I'm picturing is like the best Easter ham you've ever seen, and she just like chucks it at people.
Yeah, like or like having it on a stick, like
yeah, like a big, like those, like a spit or something. And
yeah,
she just
or like the bone.
people.
Isn't like the old cartoons? They have like the ham. They're like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
like I think of like the Looney Tunes type of thing.
Just like a leg bone or something.
Yeah.
That would be incredible. All right. Hi, I'm Ashley. Let's see. For a cast, I've also never broken a bone, so I never had to consider this in life before.
Yeah.
If it comes in black, I would wear it in black. Then
Nice.
unlike everyone else who wants to show theirs off, I would like to disguise mine as much as possible and hide my weaknesses so that no one has to see them. I'm
Actually,
playing.
black. Is there black? that would be way better. Actually,
There
change
is
my
black.
answer.
There is black. I've seen
Okay,
black
I would change my
casts.
answer. That would be way more functional with clothing. So
Right? You could just kind of wear a baggy shirt and no one would see it. So
That's true.
that's true.
People think
And
it's a
use the
cool
weapon when you
glove.
yeah, fancy. Yeah, I play Euphemia. She's a human druid. She got some extra spells at least for level 3, so that's very exciting. Some extra spell slots, so thankful for that. Also, I'm Salt Nash on Twitch, in the chat and also in the Discord, and I make art and I post it there. So happy to be here.
Yay! All right, and our
It's
final
like the
player.
most backwards intro.
Hey, it works.
It's beautiful.
Whoever gets the job done. On we go to Mike, down in the far corner from me.
That's me. I'm sent over to the side because I'm still recovering from being sick. So they just kicked me off to the side so no one else can get sick. But my name is Michael, also known as Bardic Dice, here on all the socials. Normally we play D&D as well on our stream on Bardic Dice on Fridays now at 6:30 Central. I was sick this week, so we unfortunately were off. But you can go check up on old VODs, and I should hopefully be good to go this week, I would hope. Already starting to feel a little bit better, though. I don't know. It feels like I'm still having a fever dream because this whole intro has been really chaotic. And it doesn't feel right because it's not.
I think it's
either.
beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, I was gonna say black as well for my cast, mainly because I was thinking of neon colors like glow in the dark ink when these people sign it and cool stuff like that. But I don't want to be the guy that also says what everyone else says. So I'm changing mine to a mosaic of neon Bardic blue and Bardic pinks. Yeah, just so I could advertise my
Fancy.
channel. And I've also never broken a bone in my body. I swore I broke a pinky toe. When I went to the doctors, they're like, "Yeah, dude, we can't do that. We're not putting a cast in your toe. It has to go on the whole foot." I'm like, "But I broke it. Can I get a cast?" And they wouldn't let me. So that was really sad.
yeah,
That was
A
sad.
little toe cast.
Yeah,
I had
I
that
just wanted a little toe cast. It really hurt.
Mhm.
little splint for your little toe. I wanted to buy rollerblades and start rollerblading, but I am terrified that as an adult, I'm gonna like break my leg.
too. Yes.
And I'm going to fall because okay, so even like
nice
one of my
bleeding.
friends, I love her, but this was very fun. It was not funny at the time, but it's funny now. She was walking across the street to work and tripped, just walking on the street and broke her leg. Broke her foot. I was
Ouch.
like, that can't. I'm very scared now. I'm just scared to break a bone as an adult. So I'm like, I want to try
Yeah.
rollerblading, but if I do, I'll
That
get a
was-
black cast. If I rollerblade and I fall.
That was me in the middle of the night earlier this weekend. I have like slippery floors at night and I like dried out feet or whatever. So I hyperextended my knee, but I caught myself with like my wrist. I think that's the only reason I didn't like continue to break something. It was pretty terrifying.
It's scary. I don't know.
Goodness. We all need
So-
to stay safe out there.
No
Especially
broken
as
Oh,
like
I like
skateboard
Amara's
now.
answer. Boring old white, but then I would draw a full sleeve tattoo on it. That's
There
the
you go.
answer.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
great.
Oh yeah, I play Dav. He's level 3 artificer.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
It's fine. We're just downstairs.
There's a
Don't
reason I
worry.
put chaos in the title of the stream.
Okay, good. good. We're feeling it.
All right, cool. Go give
That's
Bardic
it.
Dice a follow if you haven't already. And my turn. I am Mark. I'm the Dungeon Master. And if I had to get a cast, so I did have a cast when I was younger. I don't think, like the doctor said, they could not definitively say I broke something, but it was like potentially with like where it was. They gave me a cast and it was green. But now I would choose. I've seen people do like the kind of like, I was gonna say just black, just because you gotta be an adult and stuff, and just pick boring old black. But if I also want something a little cooler, I would definitely pick like a black with a red, like kind of like a swirl thing. I've seen people do those before. They're pretty cool.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's pretty
Follow-up
cool
question.
looking.
Would we have people sign our casts at our
Yes.
ages now and be like, hey, can you, I think I would too. And I'd be like,
100%.
hey,
No.
can you guys
No.
sign
Absolutely not.
There's no way.
That would be me. 100%.
Hey guys, can you
Notice me. I'd go up to people like, I didn't have this as a child. Sign it.
Can you believe I waited 30 years to do this? Can you believe?
Yeah, there,
I'll
I
like
would.
photo edit them out of my
No.
yearbook and just paste them on.
Hey guys,
No one will sign my cast.
Except for
not
me.
touching.
Nope, you
I
wouldn't
get
either.
to. I would do it in your sleep.
Oh my gosh. Betrayal of trust. Okay. So yeah, we are here to play D&D. We have a Discord. If you have not joined that already, head over there and go to the Mystical Mishaps channel, post funny gifs. It's hilarious. We love looking at those. And then there's also a lot of fun stuff to look at during the week. There, other streams, amazing creations and art and things that are going on. So great place to hang out and share your stuff and see other cool stuff during the week. If you want to catch up, we have YouTube and podcasts to catch up on Mystical Mishaps. If you've missed something or you missed like Winnie's session 0, that's up. All of the session 0s will be released at some point, but right now it's just Winnie's that's up there. And that's about it, I think. I don't think I have anything else. Rachel, am I good? Keep me in line. There we go. We're good. So why don't we start off with our intro so we can play D&D tonight.
I like it.
All right, we're back, everybody. And we are ready to play our little old D&D game here in our corner of the internet. So, forgot to say, Bark, too. Thanks for subscribing as well. I missed that in the intro thing. Thanks.
It's okay.
Um,
I don't want to be noticed.
you want signatures on your cast? What's up with...
Yeah, that's totally different.
All right. So, recap from the last session. Our party is in the city of Lakeside. They spent a little bit of time dealing with their client the first night. The next morning, they went to the school where Winnie's parents worked, where Winnie was kind of raised for a good chunk of her life in the past years. And they went to her home there, met the parents. It went okay. Kind of evolved pretty quickly. But that led to the opportunity for them to go catch up with Winnie's mentor. And he was able to show them some little things. It was good to see you, Winnie. And he challenged them to kind of try out like a little test that he had for the students of the school. And they participated, and they did really well. They succeeded. It was like a riddle that they had to riddle they had to solve, and our players are too smart and they can figure out the riddles in like a second. So I mean, you gotta figure out a different way to make puzzles for them, you know. But
Anything strength related.
Yeah.
Right, that would take us out. Yeah.
But they did really well. They completed it and they won. And because of their success, they sort of won some respect from those there, and were given the opportunity to sort of take the afternoon and spread out and get a little bit of focus in with different teachers. So there was, I believe, if I remember right, it was Winnie was with Ernest. I believe, who was with Ernest? I think, was Euphemia with Ernest as well?
I think some of what I was gonna do. Wait, no, I thought I was gonna go with Winnie's mom
Okay.
to
I
do
think
some
Dad
healing
was with
stuff.
Ernest for
I
a
think
second.
Dad was with you. Yeah.
For
I
like a
was with
second.
Bari.
Yeah.
No,
that
for like a
went with
second
Bari.
though, he was.
Well, yeah, just like for a second. and then
Briefly.
went over to
So
Okay.
maybe it was library time for the other two. I can't remember
Yeah.
specifically. But you all did your thing, spread out, whether it was looking at books, getting dragged off by an artificer and kind of forced to participate in crafting some items to help with thunder punching. and yeah, just some basic training on healing and harming people more effectively. You all had your afternoon to focus in. I believe Eleanor was in the library looking at spells, if I remember right. So they all did their thing. They all officially leveled up their stuff, and we're gonna pick up that evening as they're beginning to wind down. So everyone give me a d20 roll.
Oh.
2.
All right.
14.
Well, sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead. What'd you get, Kelly?
Oh, sorry. 14. Sorry, I couldn't tell who you were saying. Like, go ahead.
Oh, 12.
19.
All right.
Hey.
2, 14, 12, 19. All right. So, Dav, you are, again, first to go because you just roll the highest every week. And,
What's I do?
Vari's with you, and she's got like blonde hair, kind of all over the place, got all of her artificer gear on. She's got her big bear that is like this mechanical bear going around like moving stuff that she needs moved. But she kind of wraps up what she's doing and like takes off the goggles she was using. There, you good? Does that seem to work for you?
Wow, yes, it came together quite very well. Thank you.
Test it.
To ask questions? Oh, okay, test it. Sure. All right. What do you want me to test it on?
There's a dummy over there. Punch it.
All right, cool. It's like starting to pick up her cadence a little bit more. It's like no fluff. All right, he likes it. All right. Cool. All right, and he's like trying to figure out the right way to use it properly. So I think the first time he attempts to punch it, but like with more strength based,
Okay.
because that's kind of what he's used to normally. Yeah, that's a 4.
All right.
That buddy's not going
So it's
anywhere.
just boom. Oh. You just collide with this dummy, and your wrist like gives out, and it's pretty painful. She just looks at you. What do you do?
There should be like a spring, right? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to.
You gotta activate it. She like grabs your arm and like pulls it so she can get
Yeah,
there.
thank
Like
you.
this thing, activate it, and
Gotcha.
kind of
Right,
pushes your
right,
arm
yeah,
back to
yeah.
you.
Thank you. We were talking about this. See, I was trying to figure out the right mode. Okay, sure. I'll just activate it. And that's when you see the coils start rolling up with like kind of blue electricity into the gem in the front. And kind of like cocks back with like a spring motion and then releases it with like just a mechanical release instead of like a strength based one. So we're just rolling again.
Yeah, go for it.
That's not good at all either. It's better. It's a 9.
Okay. Your wrist still isn't quite locked in there, and she again.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. For real.
Hurts. Maybe I should try the other wrist or something. Maybe I'm non-dominant. No, I'll try it again. Oh, no problem. 12?
Yeah. So this time you hit it. As you punch, just starts like this pulsing sound as it like bursts in front of this dummy and a big like bounce back from it, and she's just like, how'd that feel?
Getting there, getting a little more comfortable. It's good. Just feel like I need to work myself into it. That's all.
Yeah, you want to practice with that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Thank you, though. Appreciate it.
I recommend maybe wrapping your wrists. Might help.
Oh, is that the thing that I see Winnie do? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, she told me to do that or I'd break my wrists. So, all right. Good note. Good note.
Give you some extra stability there.
So, RG is fuser stones. Is that? Do I hear that right?
Yeah.
Cool. And ever come across Azure stones?
I never heard of that. What is that?
Well, that's this thing.
She like leans in real close to your eye.
Hello.
Hey. She grabs your head to move it back. She lean away.
I just close my open eye so it doesn't feel like it's awkward, so I can't really see as well out of the other one. Yeah, it's like a focus to help improve the magic. So, just kind of curious if you ever came across this.
What does it do?
This plus a fuser stone would be interesting.
What does it do?
To be fair, I didn't quite get to the level of studying it as much. All I know is that it's supposed to be a more enhanced arcane focus sort of thing for intelligence and.
So you use that for an arcane focus?
I do, yeah. Kind of. I haven't quite figured out the depths of it quite yet. But you are you more of straight artificering? Have you followed the more wizarding schools at all either?
No, I like building stuff. That's what I do.
That's fair. Well, seeing how you can see how I'm building this, do you recommend any schools that would work well with this? I was thinking evocation, maybe something to blow up things, or being really powerful.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Oh, great, fair, cool. Yeah, I can go if you want.
Okay, get out.
Okay. All right. Nice bear.
The door like opens the door for you as you leave, like quickly goes over and opens the door and closes it behind you.
Yep, learned nothing.
The bear does?
Yeah.
It's
I love
amazing.
him.
So
He's
cute.
so cute. I want one.
Still don't know its name. All right. It just kind of like walks off, flexing the gauntlet now.
All right.
If he can't find anyone, because he'd probably go to the library, because he did say he'd help Eleonora. But if he can't find anyone, he's just gonna be the jerk that's gonna go find a tree and just keeps on hitting it and just and just like thundering against a tree somewhere on the outskirts until someone stops.
Yeah, it lasts about like maybe a minute and a half or so, and then somebody's just like,
I'm fine.
Hey,
I'm just
what do you-"
practicing. That's a new invention. I was told to practice. Move along.
There's test dummies over there.
All right. Just starts heading over to the test dummies instead. Sturdy tree, though. It took most of it. It's like branches are falling off.
Shake their head at you.
Stay in school.
What if it was one of those trees that's planted for like a memorial? You know, like
Yeah.
like donated by the whatever. It's like in school.
So horrible.
The tragedy of the shutter given to by the children.
All the
of-
victims. He's like, ooh, oh, oh.
Oh no.
But yeah, the last thing I was just gonna say on that is it's he's starting to get the method of it, where the spring, but he's still trying to get like both punches in, and he feels like he's still realizing it's still too slow, or he's not fast enough to kind of do like the 1-2 punches like the monk does. So that's kind of what he's studying and trying to figure out and take a look at and how to improve that, whether it's physical or keep tinkering.
All right. But as you walk over kind of where the test dummies are, closer to the side where Ernest was having his class, Winnie, you're kind of wrapping stuff up there with Ernest. And it's just,
Yeah.
So how does that feel? Does it feel like it's coming along?
Does it feel like it's coming? I think
Yeah, you leveled up, yes.
It does. I think. Yeah, I think so. I feel different. Yeah, I think so.
Good. I look forward to seeing what you can do with it, and hearing about your group.
Yeah,
And how you can help people.
I hope so. Are we the first people to try that test thing you guys did? First.
We've had a couple run through it. Yeah, first to complete it though.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool.
I mean, don't tell anybody the answer to that. That would kind of defeat the whole purpose of the test. So
I don't even know who I'd tell anyway. You know?
keep it a secret.
It's okay.
Okay, tell your group.
It's
too,
okay.
so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll tell. Okay, I'm gonna practice for a little bit. If it's okay.
Sounds good. Yeah, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow. I don't know how long you plan on staying, but yeah, I'd recommend checking out maybe the Help Wanted board in town, see if you can find any jobs or something. That would be.
Yeah.
If you're looking for things, or if you're moving onward.
I think we're gonna stay here for a minute, but if I have questions, can I ask you them? Because I can't think of anything right now, but I think we have things that are just kind of going on that I wanted to see if you knew about, but we can do it when you're free.
I will do whatever I can to help you, Winnie. So
Okay.
feel free to
Thank
stop
you.
by
I
anytime.
appreciate it. Thanks. Does he have an office or anything, by the way? I
Yeah,
know.
he has a little office that
Alright.
keeps, but
Okay.
he'll wander off towards his office and leave you there as Dav's kind of beginning to walk up.
Hey, why were you punching the memorial tree?
Oh, is that a memorial? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, well.
He'll go back. It's fine. I was wondering why he was so mad at me.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I'm just gonna try to practice and like just do like get more comfortable with my new skills.
Hey, punch me.
Punch you?
Yeah,
Would that
I'll
be a good
punch you.
idea?
if you want. You want to spar? You know what it's called? I haven't rapped though. That's what I was supposed to rap.
Should I try I don't know if I can try my new abilities on you. Would that be bad?
Do it. I want to see.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to.
Am I just letting you hit me, or do you want me to like try and stop it?
No, like try. We can try.
Oh, okay. All right. Takes out a shield.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Sorry, my new ability is for so I'm assuming that I can just do unarmed attack. If they hit, I can use the key point to do an extra.
That's when you
Like
spend your point if you hit. Yes, I believe that's what it says on your ability. So
Yes, it looks like that. Okay, I'm gonna do unarmed strike.
Okay.
Against Dav. If this is bad. Oh, sorry. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely is.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna use a key point to do Hand of Harm.
Yeah,
Okay.
good luck.
So, oh no, I'm sorry. So my let's see. Okay, good.
So remember to roll your punch damage first too, and then
Yes.
the hand of harm.
Yes. Oh no, what if I just take him down? Okay, so no, I probably won't. Sorry, I'm doing math. 12 damage. Sorry. I get plus 4 necrotic damage, so it's a necrotic.
So was there more
So,
than 12 or
what's
was
your
12 in
punch?
total?
My punch was D4 plus 4. Yeah. So
Okay.
it was I think that one was just a 2 plus 4, so it'd be 6.
6.
And then the other one was a 2 plus 4, so 12.
Okay.
Sorry.
You just connect on his jaw, and the jaw just like goes this way, and then you see his knees buckle for a second, and he's like wobbling with 1 hit point at the moment.
It's
No!
it's
Okay.
very concerning too when you do hit him. Like you hit in just a spot that you watch as like almost like blackness like spreads from the point of impact. on
Yeah.
him.
I'm so sorry. Oh no! I'm gonna immediately go to you. Like just kind of trying. Are you okay? Oh, what's going on? I'm so sorry. I didn't know it'd be that intense.
Dad?
Oh no.
It's like, I don't,
Can I go over to one of the healers? Because you said they're like around, right? Or no? Are they gone?
They're not by you right now. No.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, just sit down. I'm gonna go get you like some water or something. Just try and like.
okay. Sure,
You,
yeah.
you do have a new ability though. Remember
Oh,
that.
that's right. Okay. Oh yeah, I do. Hold on. Let me find it.
Like it doesn't do just harm, does it?
Wait, where is? Oh yeah, hand. Okay. So I'm going to again. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna put my hand on him and use another key point and do. Sorry, I was looking at my attacks. Hand of healing. So okay. Hopefully
It
this
matches
goes well.
the handprint. And
Okay. So yeah, I'll like touch your face and kind of like. Okay. So I'm gonna give you, I guess, plus 4 healing. So you're feeling a little better. Sorry.
is
I'm
awesome.
so sorry.
That was awesome.
Okay.
You can do both?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I can. I'm so sorry though. I didn't know it'd be that intense.
That was
I
good.
didn't think it would be.
I told you to do it.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew. I mean, I didn't know. Okay,
Well, I
we'll
was
be more
gonna
careful next
clicking
time.
for a while. No, you did good.
I'm
You
sorry.
did- No, you did good. You did
Okay.
good.
Do you want to punch me? You can punch me back if you want. That makes I won't have to even fight back.
As all this is happening, Euphemia, you're walking up from the library, kind of back this direction. You just saw Winnie clock him.
Oh no.
Black smoke, like.
Okay, well, if I see her just wail on him, I probably would run up.
But you'd be like, ah! You see the panic and then me.
Yeah, like, what are
She
you
duplicate
doing?
herself.
Oh, I was trying to do. He wanted me to try a new ability, and I did it, and it ended up being really not good. But then he's a little better now. But I don't know. I really hurt him by accident. But we're just trying out our new abilities. But I don't quite know what they. They're still new. I won't be doing that again. Anyway.
I mean,
Awesome.
that
Sit
was-
down.
Are you okay now?
Yes. Yeah. No. I mean. Yeah. I'll just point to you, Jab.
Yeah, I hope you're okay. I mean, I'm fine. That's good to know what you can do. I mean, the fact that you can hit harder now and do all that's great.
Yeah. I guess it's limited, but I can do it. So hopefully, it won't. If we need any monsters to do any monster things, I can't do that now. But
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we'll probably shouldn't go out hunting tonight.
Yeah.
Sleep that one off.
sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Stop it. You're fine.
He's
We're
still
gonna-
looking pretty rough, though, right?
Ah,
Yes.
Like,
The
I
DM
would-
says
I would
yes.
cast Cure Wounds. Yeah, I would cast Cure Wounds on you
no, you don't have to do that.
at first level,
Okay.
which is a spell, Mark.
Yes, it is. I remember what I gotta do. My job. I gotta do my job here.
I've been trying to remember to like say that because I feel like I forget sometimes too.
It's definitely one of those things that like you kind of just get into a lull of like, okay, spells happen all the time in D&D. It's like, oh wait, that's
Yeah.
a big thing here. Sorry.
It means something here, yeah.
All right. Oh, bad. Even with the
Oh, boy.
school dampener.
Oh no!
And
Luckily,
he's
we're in
such a five.
desperate need.
Whoopsie.
Key points.
Let me get the chart.
That will be
Good.
it should be 10 healing back to you, Mike, as long as
That'd
nothing
be
goes too
great.
awry, I
As
guess.
long as nothing goes wrong. Let's find out. Okay. Yeah, goes through fine.
10, then.
Oh. Thanks. Still clicking, but it feels a lot better.
That's good. Okay.
Thank you.
How are you feeling, Euphemia?
Oh, yeah, it was nice to just spend some time learning a few new things.
Able to get your stuff figured out then?
I think so. I mean, some of it you just have to kind of feel it as you go, so
That's fair.
yeah. I mean, how was both of your training?
Good.
Progress? Yeah. I mean, you can
Yeah.
definitely see she got progress.
Really?
Sorry, yeah.
Oh,
Look,
you don't have
we're
to
gonna start.
apologize.
We're gonna start a system where every time you tell me sorry, you're gonna
Oh.
put like a gold in a jar or something.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of gold by the end of that,
And,
then.
yeah, I mean, it'll be good for both of us, but
He's like, yeah, actually
yeah,
considers
it's
it.
not a bad
so,
idea
like,
though.
Maybe I will.
Maybe I will. Yeah, no, it's been going well. I feel, you know, like maybe we're not going to be so doomed if we go out there in the woods. So, Ernest did mention though, we can look. There's like some potential jobs and like around town and stuff for us to do. So I can even look at some job boards and see if they have anything around the school that we could do.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
really
and
good.
Apparently, we can't tell anyone the answers to that. The whole, puzzle we just did. We're the first ones to complete it, so that might be good for our.
Oh, I
reputation.
started telling the wrong answers to people so that we would only be the people that completed it.
Oh, well,
It's like spread
Okay.
rumors,
I mean, all right.
Told
yeah.
everyone it was the piece of paper.
But
Okay.
Eleanor, you
Well-
felt the mishap happen. Just like, you don't know what happened. But you felt like that tingle that you're familiar with. So it's up to
Mhm.
you if you'd like to leave the library and head over, try to find your friends, or how you'd like to handle that. What are you doing right now?
Yeah, I mean, I was in the library, and this has probably been a while, right?
Yeah, you've spent a good amount of time there.
Yeah. So I feel like my work is completed, so I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably head over, see if anything weird happened.
Yeah, you can make your way over eventually as they're all chatting there together.
As far as we know, nothing weird happened, right? We just felt the mishap tingle.
Yeah, you felt the tingle, but nothing happened. That you are aware of, at least.
Must be the school or something.
I mean, it's not the first time we've noticed something go off, but like haven't been able to pinpoint it, right?
Mm-hmm. That's happened before.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I walk over. How did you go, everyone? I saw there was a mishap. Is everyone all right? Any strange things happening?
I
Technically-
don't think so.
We don't know if it doesn't seem like anything happened. I mean, we felt it, but
Strange.
Yeah, she put my jaw back in place with a little healing, so
Oh,
What?
seemed fine.
I punched Dav. It's fine. I think it's fine. He says it's fine. I don't know. I punched him with some of my new abilities, and apparently it really hurt. I
Oh.
didn't mean to. But,
quite a number.
Interesting.
It's really
You learned
impressive.
You learned something new, Winnie.
I do lots of things. I can punch harder and do some extra damage, and I can do a little bit of healing too. If I
I knew.
and it won't. I don't think it'll do. At least my stuff doesn't really do mishap. So if we're really desperate and we don't want to do mishap, then that could help a little bit. Not a lot. I can't do a lot.
That's
But
very
just a little bit.
clever.
And that's very helpful, though. Very good to know.
Hopefully. can only do a little bit, but at least it'd be maybe enough to keep everyone up, or make sure everyone is not.
I mean, these mishaps are fun to experiment and learn, but in the middle of a fight where it's, right on the border or something like that.
Certainly not. Yes. You have a contraption on your arm. Oh, sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No go. I want to see the hand. Like poke at the hand.
Oh yeah. So this is my little I call it Brawling Thunder Gauntlet. So this is what I've been working on because it's clear my physical skills are not up to par. So trying to equalize levels and take what I've learned and utilize it this way. So yeah.
Oh. What does it do?
Hey Winnie, put him up.
Okay. I did say you could punch me.
To be fair, I missed a dummy twice before I punched you, so you're fine.
Okay.
He tries to squares up, and then he'll punch. Red 9. This is not going well.
Can I let him hit? Can I try and make it look like I
mean,
dive in front of him?
In this instinct kind of takes over, and you try to lean into it, and just it barely connects. So
man.
Well, that's just condescending. All right, come on now.
Wait, it really did hit. See,
it's just a little tight. I gotta loosen the springs a little bit. I'm still working on it. Anyways, it's supposed to do that, and then when it hits this gem here, also kind of releases what would be.
No, try again. Try again.
Okay, all right, I'll just show you again.
I'll just point to my face.
He presses it again. Tries it. Well, that's a natural 20.
Oh
there
yeah.
you go.
We just deck each other.
There you go. Payback.
That's the one.
That's because I was ready for me. I was ready to I'm pretending to not whatever. But then he actually just hit so hard and so intensely.
This is only 10 points. It still does less.
Yeah, I have.
Just yeah, so once it hits, the gem kind of blasts out this percussive wave that kind of does the majority of the damage.
And as you get hit too, your senses kind of get fuzzy for a second, and you're only really focusing in well on Dav, who's in front of you. The other two just they're kind of blurry on the sides of you as this is happening.
I totally forgot about that.
That's cool.
That's a really good. That's a really good ability.
Good one too, yeah.
Like a
Is
stun kind of thing?
Defensive thing?
No, that's something.
Oh.
The defensive thing is a whole other thing, Friday. It's
okay.
So yeah, anytime, so he'll explain because there's that static or whatever. It's almost like a
stun.
It's almost like a taser.
Yeah.
It's connects in, and then with the wires kind of there, it's So if I properly connect, it's a big thing. Now, unless she hits, if she tries to hit someone else, there's this resistance, so it's harder for her to hit anybody else but me.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm on the ground. I get up off the ground. Man.
I'll go to help her up and do cure wounds.
I'm kind of
okay. All right.
Oh no.
I was gonna do a thing, but that's fine.
Sorry. Yeah, we'll get full healing back on that one. So you'll get 11. I can heal you better than I hurt you.
Yeah. What does it
just
happen?
Since you did the same thing back.
Nothing happens.
Very impressive.
Okay. That's great.
Both of you,
It's
yes.
still work in progress.
Oh, Eleanor, we're not supposed to tell anyone what what the answer to the riddle is. Just so you know.
I assumed, yes.
But we're the only people who have done it, and apparently that might be good for our reputation around town. So
that is good, certainly. Hopefully it will gain us an audience with that woman you were with, Davril. Was it Vania or Vanya?
Yeah, I doubt that
Vari.
that's gonna happen. Vari doesn't like talking.
Vari? Well, I'm sure she would like talking about what she's created, I would assume.
I would
Is that
love
right?
to see you try.
I could try.
I would love to see it.
All right. Well, maybe you can.
Okay. I'm just saying I had no luck, but yeah, maybe.
Well, she seems very focused. But
Extremely focused, yeah.
I'm used to dealing with very focused individuals.
Yeah, maybe if we set up an actual appointment for it, when it was her focus, then maybe.
Did Ernest say something about that he could help us meet up with her
He did.
officially?
Oh, I can go ask him in his office now because he went back there. I forgot to ask him, but I can see if he managed to get an appointment with for us. I can do that now if you guys want.
If you like, yes.
Yeah, I'll kind of scurry away to where Ernest's office is and just kind of see if I can.
Okay.
Ask about that.
Yeah, you find him very easily. He's just kind of going over some papers and looks up. Oh,
Kind of knocked. Hi.
Hey.
I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you. Are we able to get an appointment with oh my god, Vari? About the we were gonna ask about the mishap thing. I just threw my pen. About the the whole thing around the school. Is it possible for us to get an appointment with her or talk to her
I'm
individually?
sure I could work something out. I'll let you know if I get a time for you.
Okay, thanks. Just making sure. Sorry to bother you, and I'll go run away.
You're no
Just wave
bother.
and run.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Oh, Ash is already coming back.
Oh,
I'm running across. I'm like running across the. Okay, he said that he can get it. He'll let me know when I get an appointment. So yeah, we're good.
Are you the kid that always like runs in the school hallways? There's always one. We had that at our place too.
Only when I need to run. I mean, when I'm in a hurry. Sometimes.
Okay,
I don't
you know,
know.
like there's like always
Is
that
there-
one person that runs everywhere no matter what.
What?
no.
I don't know. Maybe I was.
Had that.
I don't know.
Oh.
Now I'm worried about it. What if I was? I just ran when I was
This place
excited
is
about
weird.
something.
I'm not saying it's
Huh?
a bad thing. I'm asking.
Well, you said that one kid sounds like a bad thing.
Well, there's usually
Okay.
not many of them, but there's. I mean, I was that kid for a little bit there. Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna be all like, oh my god.
No, it's
Middle
not a bad
school
thing. I mean,
energy.
I defended that guy. You get bullied a couple times, but there's this guy back at our place that he was really mean. But
Oh,
that's why I like
okay.
to learn how to punch better than other people can, because I never want to fight. My brother always had to come in. Anyway, this is just more. It doesn't really
More
matter.
internal journeys here.
Euphemia, what did you learn, dear? I forgot to ask you. Did you have a productive time?
It was great. Yeah, I just kind of, started deepening what I already know, and yeah, I should be able to like heal a little bit better now, hopefully.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Were you in the library, or where did you go?
Technically, last time I think we said I went into the garden somewhere, so I spent some time outside
Oh,
in a not foreboding area of nature. It was nice.
that's true. That must have been quite a change of environment. Must have helped.
The garden at
Quiet.
the memorial tree is really nice and quiet too. Normally.
Is this tree really busted up?
He put some chunks into, like, the bark is
Oh,
pretty
no.
heavily damaged on
The
one
outer
side.
part.
I'm gonna go do druidcraft on it and give it some new little
All right,
sprouts.
yeah, it starts
Which
to
is
kind
another
of
spell, but
reform, but
That looks really
yeah, we
good.
gotta do another spell here. So.
who messed this up? This is terrible.
We're going insane. with
You?
spells right now.
Davril, why did
What?
you do that?
I need a practice. I didn't know about the dummies at that point. I
Okay.
didn't know it was a memorial tree.
But
The
like,
camera
don't
pans over to the dummies like 5 feet away. Like,
don't punch the tree.
No.
Why would you do that?
Have you, look, I've seen many of. Okay, maybe I haven't seen it. I always imagined my montages would just be like toughening up, punching a tree for like, a long time.
The disapproving look you're gonna get.
I'm just saying, they could take it. It's strong.
I would like to give it some new sprouts at least, so it can regrow these poor branches.
Okay. So you begin to cast that, and you watch as it begins to form. I need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
Oh boy.
Oh,
All right.
you can't do it.
Where the mishap happens.
Since I'm so good at wisdom saving throws,
I mean, that's your
You did
specialty, isn't it?
sometime.
So
it's my
should
best
be.
roll. It's always my best one. Oh, that's really good. Okay, that's
Yay.
18 plus 6, 24.
Oh yeah.
okay. As you do this, like, you feel this tightness in your body, very similar to a feel like when you turn into a cat.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And like your throat kind of has a moment of just like almost like beyond your control. Like you almost feel like you're about to howl, but you hold it back and you just kind of refocus yourself. Yeah.
Well, that was.
It's almost like an
Hopefully that'll-
involuntary wild shape for you. Basically, it almost felt like that.
That's fun.
Amazing.
Did we feel the?
Oh yeah, you definitely felt that.
Oh,
Just like look at. I just like look at Euphemia.
I'm fine.
you feel good?
I don't know. That
Alright?
was. Just. I don't know. It just like kind of like I was maybe gonna turn into an animal again, but I didn't, so that's fine.
Oh, like it. Without aren't you wanting to?
I mean, I always want to. This was just not. I wasn't intending to.
I don't want that to happen. I want to know
Interesting.
what it feels like. That's cool.
I mean, it is pretty cool. I'm hoping that I can do it more now that we've kind of like had some
Yeah.
time to practice.
I wonder if that would just apply to you, or if that would ever happen to one of us.
Like
Oh,
it
I'd
could
hope
happen
it
to
would
Dav
apply
on
to all of us.
accident.
Be cool.
Yes, that would be very strange. Interesting. Well, I'll take note of it.
What about you, Nora? What'd you figure out in the library? Did you prescribe any new spells? I mean, I have the supplies if you need them.
Yes, I did find a few things that I think I would like to use. So we'll see how well I latch on to them. But I was going to spend some time tonight doing it as well.
I'll
So
hand
yes,
you
if-
the scroll and
Thank
magical.
you.
Well.
I'll just take them. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you.
Sure. I mean, I'd love to see your practice method. I mean, see how different it is from what I was taught.
Really quick, Mark, if I found a spell. Hold on, I'm just trying to think of how she is gonna say this. Just because of the ink he has and stuff.
Mhm.
Did he already buy the ink for that? So like if I was starting to do a spell, would I need to pay 50 gold?
I don't think you bought the components. Did you? You just bought pens, right, Mike?
I thought I bought the ink as well.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Hmm.
Then if he gave you enough of it, like if he marks off the price, which I think is 50, if I remember right.
Or like he already bought it, I thought, but
Yeah, so he has to mark it off of his to give to you so you can do it.
I see.
So whatever the requirement is, he needs to subtract that so you can have it. And then you have it.
Okay, got it. All right. Also, okay, hold on. Every time you do this, you ask me things, but I don't know enough about even how my own class works versus how the wizard thing works, so I don't even know how to do it, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, you're fine.
But yes, you can watch me, I suppose. I don't exactly like someone looking over my shoulder, so I may have to, but I can show you after I'm done, of course.
Yeah, of course.
If
Yeah,
you
no.
like.
I still got
Um,
some stuff I gotta prescribe over in my
Yes.
notebook. So
But I may have thought of a few things that might be useful that I would like to try. One of them being being able to understand languages, spoken or written. I mean, I hope that would be useful. I know with some
Very useful.
monsters it doesn't matter, but it might with others.
Or when we might need to do some follow-up intel on things.
That's
if
what
they
I
speak
was
another language,
thinking. Yes.
that could be really useful.
Yes, I could speak a few languages, but it would be nice to know more, especially reading them. So,
I think that's very
No.
important.
I found a few different ideas for the future of things to use in battle, things like that. but I think I still have to really study it a bit before I feel like I have the hang of it.
Hey, it's worth the effort being a wizard. That's what I always say. You got to put the time in to get,
Yes.
payoff results.
Oh, yes.
This doesn't
I
come naturally
completely
to us,
agree.
right?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so I think it's been a very productive day for everyone, it sounds like.
Yeah, Winnie, I was thinking, I mean, I don't know what you guys' plans were, but like, I do feel a little bad. We kind of came in guns blazing with all the questions on your parents. They didn't seem to mind that too well. I mean, we were kind of on a mission. Maybe, why don't you just go spend time with them, And then tomorrow
Yeah.
we hit up our little search for answers and what to do.
Yeah, I was gonna try and just, go over there and, hang out anyway. And also, I mean, with some of the kind of impressive things we did today, that might be, good. They might be okay with that. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yes. I still I would like to see your drawings tonight, Winnie, if you don't mind.
Okay, are you sure? And they're just like,
Yes, I would not ask if I did not mean it.
okay. Can I prepare them first?
Yes.
You're right.
Okay.
She's like stuffing some under her bed, like these aren't any good.
Not good. They're working the shading of this. Okay. Yeah. We can go back if you guys want, especially if we need to rest. We've done a lot of things today.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. I'll kind of start leading us back to my parents' house.
All right.
What time is it?
It's definitely evening time. Like the sun's getting close to being setting. It's later at night. Like not night, but like dinner-ish, sunset time, dusk. All the words. I know words.
I know.
What are words? I actually, can I go back to that garden for an hour? I'll tell everybody that I'll just meet you back at the thing. Okay.
Thing. So beyond sunset, you want to stay there for an hour?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. So 3 of you back to Winnie's parents. Euphemia to the garden again. Okay. What do you want to do there, Euphemia, while you're there in the garden?
So I would like to wild shape back into a cat.
Okay.
And I'm going to just do cat things in the garden for a while, but I also kind of want to mosey around the school grounds too, since nobody has seen me do that yet. I'm not gonna get into anything. I just kind of want to explore it.
Eating?
Eating
with some plants.
I can climb trees and stuff like this, so I kind of want to just climb all over the stuff and just keep an ear out if I hear anything interesting, but not totally paying attention.
Yeah.
Do some airplane ears.
Are you trying to be super stealthy as the cat, or?
No.
Okay. So you just kind of wander around. You get some students and stuff who spot you, and they try to coax you over. I don't know if you would or not, but
I would probably just run away really fast. I'll look at them and let them get close, and then run away super fast.
All right. They look disappointed and continue walking dejectedly away. But yeah, you just kind of wander around. Are you looking for anything in particular, or?
I would like to look at if we can see any of the fuser stones or anything. I'd like to look at where they're placed and kind of just note that out of curiosity. I think other than that, I might just see if I can hear anybody having a conversation that might sound interesting, but...
Okay. Yeah, as you wander around, it's fairly obvious to see some of these as you go through. They're just kind of on these posts in the middle of some of the courtyards or fields and around the buildings. These stones that, it kind of is selenite looking in texture, but these are all kind of glowing a faint bluish color as you look at them.
Cool.
They emit this very dull blue light, and they're just kind of protected and wrapped around in metal, and positioned kind of strategically to have like a radius around the various parts of the school ground, especially covering the actual like school buildings and where a lot of the training grounds happen. So it looks like it's positioned to help protect the majority of the school grounds, at least the,
like where
the core of it. Yeah,
like where we'd expect the most magic to happen.
Yeah, where training would happen, school classes would happen. Those type of areas are pretty well covered, and you'd guess they're protected. As you get closer to like the outer walls of the school grounds, you're not as sure if it reaches that far, but that's essentially
not, like,
where you see
placed. Okay. Is there any kind of like symbols or anything on the metal or on like the stands?
You don't notice anything that seems important. They're pretty simple in design, very straightforward. Like they're nicely done. Like they're well made, but they're just very straight up. Like they serve the purpose of holding up this fusor.
Sure. Okay. Cool. And there's not really anybody like having conversations outside or anything like that?
Just like a couple students walking together, talking about things in class or their day. Nothing that really stands out.
Okay. Cool. I just kind of wanted to run around for a minute and see if anything, struck my curiosity, but.
All right, we'll get back to you. The other three, you spend some time walking up to Winnie's parents' little house, and are able to head inside. You're greeted by your mother, Winnie, Rosella, as she just looks to you. Winifred, good to see you. Good to see you. How was your day? And she's cooking right now.
It was really good. We did a thing at the school, and we did really well at it, and we learned a bunch of new skills.
Very good, very good.
Yeah. I hope so. I'm just waiting for more than that.
It's always good not to waste your mind and always be pursuing greater things.
Yeah. Do you mind if my friends and I stay here? Is it okay if we stay here tonight? Is that all right?
Oh yes, of course. We have some cots we have set up for the living room area.
Thanks. Did she seem just like checked out, or is she mildly?
No, she seems pretty pleasant right now.
Okay, I don't know if she seemed like she was like, yeah, kid, like kind of thing, or if it was like good job, dear.
She's pretty happy that you guys were doing things in the school and learning today.
Okay.
She's pleased with that.
Okay. I'm gonna show them around a little bit before dinner. Is that okay?
Of course.
Okay. And I'll kind of take you. I know I showed them around before, but I'll just kind of take them up to my room to like hang out until dinner's ready. So.
Okay.
Dav also
and
does the thing of like, oh, go ahead.
Okay, no, go.
Dav's doing the thing of like being a friend where it's, thank you, Mrs. Rosella. Whatever you're cooking smells delicious, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you.
Can't wait.
And I'll like take you guys upstairs or whatever, where my room is. I don't know if it's upstairs. But and then I'm gonna be like, hold on 1 second, because I know took you guys in my room, but I'm like, since Eleanor said she wanted to see my drawings, I like kind of creep in before, and I like take certain ones down. I'm like shoving some of the ones under the bed, so like certain drawings are not
anymore. They're not on the wall anymore. Remember?
They're not. That's right. That's right.
Down. Yeah, they're in a little sack.
Right. So I'm gonna go through the pile and like kind of take ones and like put them away, and like the ones I don't want you, like just put them under the bed, the ones I don't want you to see, and then I'll be like, okay, and I'll like let you guys in, just kind of we can like hang out in there.
So high school.
It is very high school. And then yeah, we can like hang out in there.
Yeah,
and I'll take Philip out so we can hang out too.
Awesome. Philip's hanging around, looking at pictures, all these kind of interesting monstrous pictures that Winnie has found over the years in books and other things. While you're sitting there, kind of going through them all and discussing them, Anything in particular you guys want to do?
I mean, I think, yeah, just like, I feel like Eleanor would take like great pains to be like, you know, well, she draws as well, so, you know, it's kind of like a little bit of artist talk of like, you know, oh, you shaded this portion like very lovely, like this is a very nice effect you had on the rest of the piece, and things like that, you know.
All right.
Why do you draw other things, or do you like drawing monsters the most?
I like drawing monsters the most, but I do draw other things. I draw really things that I see, things I want to remember. I feel like I always forget things, so I like to draw things so I can remember them. And yeah, and I'll gotta take out my like one of my shoved in notebook. It's like really messy, but like I just draw random things. Like I'll kind of go through and like I just have drawn a bunch of random things that I like. Even things on our journey that was like a rock next to it. I'm like, oh, I remember that rock, or whatever. Like things I just drew to like try and like keep it. Some of them are better than others, I guess, because some of them are like quickly like scribbled on, and other ones I've like taken time with, I guess. So
that's a wonderful way to remember things.
yeah, I feel like I really have a hard time remembering things otherwise, so it helps.
Oh, like a journal almost.
Yeah, I write words
Visual
too.
journal.
The words end up kind of getting jumbled with the pictures, and it kind of all. I write notes. I don't really know what they mean later. Like I think I remember, and then I go back, and they don't mean anything anymore. But so pictures help.
Is it clear that like both the parents are downstairs still? Or like if the door's shut, can I be like sure? Like
It's pretty small little place. It's just like very simple living room, office, kitchen, then some stairs with like a couple bedrooms upstairs. But you are on a different floor than them, so potentially if you're quiet,
if I,
you
like,
can.
Yeah, if I
feel
talk
like-
quietly, I would feel like
Yeah.
my voice wouldn't carry. Does your mother not enjoy these?
I think that they think that I am. I think that she didn't want to encourage some of my interests. They didn't like my interests very much, or my, you know, things I like that much. So I think that they wished I were maybe more focused on things that have to do with school or magic, and but I just wasn't good at them. I don't know. I tried really hard, it just didn't work. So I think that she just wanted things that maybe she felt took my attention away gone. I don't know.
Seems like you have passions, they're just not in the direction that they envisioned.
Definitely not the ones they envisioned. I hope, I guess, that some of the things I do like will, you know, be more handy in my new profession, I guess. But they certainly weren't really useful for being in school. And so I think that kind of, I don't know. I think my parents think I'm silly and I'm not very focused. And those things might be true, I don't know. But I also I've tried to be another way for a long time, and I finally kind of accepted that maybe I am silly and unfocused, but that's kind of just me, I guess. I don't know.
I think what I've found is that in academia, there's a lot of times that academics look downward upon monster hunting and different physical activities like that. However, in my opinion, I think what you're doing is much more beneficial because we're in a world that has mishaps and monsters that are from magic. Just being a good hunter is not going to be enough to overcome all the monsters and creatures and aberrations that we find here. So I think what you're doing, merging the two, is actually pretty cool.
Thanks for saying that. I know my parents, they came from like the other, you know, planes and stuff, and I think that monsters and things like that are like new and foreign and weird to them, and they, again, I think they wish that I would just be more focused on what they think is important. And I don't know. And that's why I kind of wanted to try monster hunting, because I thought maybe I'd be okay at it if I was interested in these things anyway. So I hope that you're right and that it is useful, but I guess we'll find out. If not, then I don't know. You go grab it,
Winifred,
yes.
may I share with you a drawing I have?
Yes.
It has a point, I promise. I'm not changing.
No,
the
I'd like to see
subject.
it. No, I want to see it.
I like have like a sketchbook. I have a few pages near the front. And I just kind of like open it like kind of just enough, and I just like pluck one out, and is a drawing of, it's like of a person, and it's like very like realistic charcoal sketching type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's of this like 20 something, mid 20 something guy. He has like crazy curly hair and half skewed glasses with like smudges on his face, and but he looks really like kind of sweet. This is the kind of his face. And so she just kind of like puts it on like the desk. It's like, this is my husband, Arthur.
Oh. He looks very nice.
And yes, he was pleasant. He's a very kind man. I show you this picture of him because when he was young, his parents were running a business alongside my family's, very wealthy, and he was set to inherit it. He was raised to inherit it. That was the mission that his parents had set out for him. And he did not want that in any way. He was satisfied staying in a lab for days on end, never leaving to make new inventions.
Oh.
And his parents very much resented that sort of behavior. And so he was dragged to parties and gatherings, trying to find a suitable mate, trying to merge business empires, training to become this next heir. The reason why I married him at the time, I thought it was an opportunity to grow my own business. More money, all that things. But he was so miserable that he saw it as his way of freedom as well. Part of our marriage agreement was he could do whatever he wished.
Ah.
I would run what his inheritance was. But the more I got to know him, and the happier he seemed when he was doing what his passions were, with no other expectations, no one telling him to stop, except to eat, because he would forget to eat often.
I do too.
He reminds me of you. This is why I'm telling you about him.
Oh.
Yes, there's certain sweetness and passion in things that are a bit different than what one might normally think, and many people look down on others for that. But that he taught me a lot, and one of those things is that is not normally the case. When someone is looking at the world in a different way, that means that they're probably brilliant, and that they have ways of solving problems and solutions and going about life that the people who think more along with everyone else, I guess, they think of different solutions and different things. They're innovative. And I already think that I've seen when you followed your passions, at least with us, there's been very good results. So, and I think the same thing happened with Arthur. And so I wanted to tell you this because I feel like I think it's worth it to forge your own path.
Thank you for saying that. I don't know if I'm brilliant like him, if he was an inventor and all those things, but I also do know I relate to what you said, where people have always looked down on the things that I like and how I am, and they've always treated me like I need to just be more like everybody else. And I know that I've tried to be like everyone because I wanted to fit in, I wanted to solve problems the same way everyone else did. But I guess as I continue forward, I do want to maybe because I realize I can't be like everyone. I've tried really hard and it just isn't working. And so I'm trying to now maybe look at the world the way I do and then just, yeah, try and move forward like that. So thank you for saying that. I hope I'll be successful like him in terms of looking at the world differently, but thank you. I appreciate that.
I think if you started on the path, then you already are. But I just hope that you feel comfortable on the path you're going down, because I do think it's worth it.
I feel much more comfortable, I guess, than I did when I was trying to learn magic and failing at it. Because that's the thing. I've tried to be a good student. I've tried to be all those things. I've tried to have the same interests as everyone else and all those things, and it goes so badly for me that I feel like just a giant failure. And at least now, I feel like I found things I'm good at, and I can kind of succeed. Even if I still feel like, again, like I said, people still think I'm silly and unfocused. I still think that at least now I can be good at some things instead of feeling like I'm bad at everything. So I do think it's going better. But I'm sorry, did you say that Arthur, is he alive still or no?
Oh no, he died in the mishap.
I'm sorry. That's very sad.
He's
like
all
a very
right.
nice person.
He was very kind. I would say I did not love him like in a romantic way, but he made for a very effective partnership, and I think he ended up teaching me more than I had anticipated in a lot of different ways. So I miss him. He was kind. The world is a darker place without him.
He sounded like he was, yeah, a very interesting and different person. And I think that, I don't know. I don't know about me. I can't say this about myself yet, but I also do think that when I meet interesting and different people, they do make the world more interesting and different and better to be in. So I'm sorry that he's not here anymore.
I think he would have got along splendidly.
I think so too. I'd like to know what he was doing. He was so
Oh, me
interested.
too. I didn't understand half of what he was doing in that lab of his. It was only until after he came out with some new thing after weeks of research. But yes.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you listening to me. I thought it might help to know there are others in the world that have forged their own way, apart from what their parents have envisioned for them. And it's turned out all right.
Well, thank you for saying that. I think I do need to hear that. And I think that also as I felt better, honestly, being in the city, and being back here has made me feel a little bit nervous again about maybe who I am and all of that stuff. So I think it was a good reminder, especially being back home. So thank you.
Of course. I like
Dav opens up his book, and it's funny that all of us seem to be doing the same thing, but you'll see each person has their own, each person has their own page, and so it's like it starts with a few of his family, but each one of you have had like a charcoal image of your own face and different notes that he's taken. But then there's also different pieces of paper, and he'll take out the three. They're not nearly as good as Nora's or yours. Like they're more like sketches, but then drawn out in fine lines and like certain points of like tactics of like he sees certain areas of like the punching that he's studying, or like certain parts of how she's casting and things like that. So he like drops the three of like the different poses that you've done of like fighting styles. Sometimes it just takes, I think, seeing yourself in other people's perspective to realize what you're doing is not so silly.
Oh. Is there me?
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks.
Yeah, I know it looks like a cat fighting a moose.
No,
sometimes,
it doesn't. No, I wasn't saying that. I was surprised that, I don't know. I am surprised that someone would even be interested in what I was doing. So, thanks.
Yeah, it's like you said, we learned something from each other. And he like flips through and he shows like different sketches of Eleonora's casting, or Euphemia turning into a cat. That one actually is a cat. But, and then there's the last page is one that looks like a guy similar to Dav, landing with like a blade, kind of, you know, like a dance sort of thing. But
Ooh.
yeah, I study. This is how I remind myself to study things too.
These are lovely.
They are.
Who is that at the end there?
That's my brother. Like
Oh.
Oh. Does he look like him?
I'd say there's similarities. I think Micom's probably much better put together, especially
He
at this
is?
point in the drawing. Yeah, like
Oh, okay.
way cleaner cut, better dressed, stuff like that. Yeah,
What's his
he's
name?
Older or younger?
Micom.
Oh.
Micom.
Yeah, but yeah, he was trying to figure out a different method of being a wizard, more of a blade user, kind of a
Oh,
dancer.
what he's
is what I call him.
holding. Yes.
But anyways, that's not the point. He like closes it real quick. That's not the point why I brought that out. The point was talking about you guys, and I think it's just funny that we come from different places, but we all use charcoal to study the world in different ways, and I don't know, just funny that we're more alike than I kind of realized.
I mean,
I
that's
agree.
why I think, I don't know. I feel like we all kind of gravitated to each other during that test because we probably all felt like kind of the same type of person, which everyone else was, I think, ready to fight monsters, and we were ready to, I don't know, learn more about them and figure out different ways to do things. And that's kind of, even though we're not the strongest right now, we may not be the best. I think that might be what's good about our group.
I agree.
It's a good application, actually, to what we were just talking about with you. It's very well.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate this.
You're welcome. I think you should keep drawing too, by the way. I hope you do not stop.
Oh, I don't think I could. I think it's something I don't know. I get like, I feel like I need to get things out, and I kind of just draw them out. So I don't know if I even could if I wanted
Yes.
to. Even if they're really bad and I never showed them to anyone or whatever, then I think I'd still just keep going. So thank you.
I understand the feeling. I try to draw out memories more than anything.
Yeah,
Helpful.
it does help remember things. And especially on our journey, if I want to remember things, then I don't know. It helps to know.
Well, and we will be on our best behavior with your parents. I hope that we can mend some bridges.
Oh yeah, don't try snooping around your dad's office. It's like completely locked down
Oh.
magically.
Yeah, I noticed. I think he might be nervous about the fact that we have guests, but you know, I'm sure you can ask him whatever you need to, and maybe we can see if he'll unlock the study eventually. I don't know.
See?
Would I know? I'm sorry, Mark. Would I know of any reason? Like, would it simply be because we have guests, or is there like something in there that I think he like is like wanting to keep private, or is it like the fact he just doesn't trust the guests? Like, did I get a sense of that at all? Okay.
I mean, when you guys were all living there, he would leave it open.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
But you've been gone for a little bit, and there's more people
Yeah.
here. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just hang out until either Cat-Femia or Euphemia comes back.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. Euphemia, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I was waiting for that.
Oh,
I was
boy.
waiting.
All right.
Mark's like, we'll come back to you later. And I was like,
Right.
narrow
Yeah.
eyes.
Yep.
Something. I'm gonna use my advantage die.
All right.
That was too low for me. Okay, that's much better. 21.
Okay. Now I need you to re-roll and take the lower roll.
Oh no!
What?
Okay. So let's see. I had a 15 before and a 9 now, so 9 would be a 15 still.
All right. You are prowling around in your cat form, looking around, and there's a moment like you sort of like feel like something is happening, like almost like you heard something, and you feel like you're fighting it, and then all of a sudden it just overwhelms you, and you that's
Uh-oh.
the last thing you remember.
Oh no! He just wanted to blow off some steam and run around.
So
Yeah,
as
this keeps happening. We're not. She never gets to be alone anymore.
You guys know about that
As-
killer
Just
cat
wanted
over
to have
there?
private cat time.
as the other three are kind of hanging out,
Oh shoot.
you hear like a knock from downstairs, and then up walks Rosella, and she says, one of the other students said that your friend Euphemia gave them this note and to give it to you. So she hands over a note to you.
I'll take it. What
Okay.
does it say?
It says, something came up. I'm gonna go look into it tonight. I'll see you in the morning. Signed, Euphemia.
Oh my god! Does it look like her handwriting?
Yeah, exactly
Do we
like her
know
handwriting. Yeah, looks just like everything you've seen her draw and write and everything.
Oh, she says something came up. She's going to look into it tonight.
That's weird.
What could come up?
I mean, it's not the first time she's gone off on her own, so.
Oh, truly?
Yeah, I tagged along one time. But she goes off on her own every so often.
Just to walk around, or
And she said she likes cleaning her head in the gardens, too.
oh, you're muted, Cal.
You can also tell
I
he's
said-
holding back a little bit, too, but.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, like, well, but she said that she'd be back just a little bit. That's strange. I don't know. It feels weird that she's.
Said something came up, she's checking into it, right?
Hold on, I'm trying. I'm trying to know that. I'm trying to do this in character and not know this. Okay, I'm trying to see if I'd
Like
actually.
we don't. The thing is like we don't know.
We don't know her that well.
Yeah.
So it's hard to be
Yeah.
like something's wrong. We have to. I don't feel like I could justify that.
You gotta separate the
Okay,
meta
that's what I'm
knowledge
trying
here.
to- I'm
Separate the meta.
I'm trying to. Yes, yeah. I'm trying to remove. Hold on.
I did.
That's on the
I,
opposite. He's like,
Yes.
he thinks she's going off doing her own thing and like trying to protect her and.
Mhm.
I want to.
follow, so.
I want to say I just said I would be gone for an hour because that's how long wild
Because that's
lasts.
that was my thought. Is like, well, you just said you'd be gone for an hour. Like, unless. Because wait, also, Mark.
This
would
is before
I
the
know
hour
that
goes
this-
up too. There no comes. So
Yeah.
So would I know that like the school closes or like whatever at like a certain time? Like, would I kind of understand?
it's not really closed. It's more like just people stop milling about and the like offices close and visiting hours for professors close and all that type of stuff.
Like
But
libraries and stuff would close too. Like, it wouldn't
Yeah.
be a place where.
the main things would close at some point. It's just like people still can come and go from the school grounds.
The only thing I think I would think would, because I think that the suspicion would be, for me at least, is like she was in school grounds. Would she just sleep on school grounds? Like she said she'd be like. Wait, I'm sorry. What did the note say again? It was
Okay.
like,
The note said something came up, which makes up for
Yes.
the I'll be back in an hour. So I don't know how
Yes.
you can justify
Yeah.
that. And then it said I'll be back in the morning. Essentially, something came up. I need to look into it. I'll be back in the morning.
Because the back in the morning thing is the thing that I think I would have a little bit of issue with. Because I'm like, is she gonna stay in an inn? Like, where would she have to sleep? Because like school grounds aren't. I don't know. But I guess
not a student. She can figure herself out. She'll be fine.
I guess so. Okay.
All right.
All right.
You say she does this all the time?
Did you use your stone already?
Yes.
Oh,
Only for
well,
Heidi, anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it only
Yes.
connects to Heidi. They've been
Mm.
parrying
Basically the only
stones.
Yeah.
That's right. The other ones were expensive. Yeah, look, she's an adult. She'll fend for herself.
Perhaps after dinner, if we want to walk around and see if we can find her, if we can help her.
Reward. She's a private person.
Yeah, but
Very private person.
There were things she didn't really want you guys to know of yet. She didn't want me to know of yet, and I'm not asking questions, so maybe it's part of that.
I guess so.
But if you at least want to look around for her, we can do at least one scope out, make sure she's
I
alright.
think one round about the grounds might be beneficial just in case. Simply because
Yeah.
she sometimes seems to be very frightened by the things happening to her. So I want to
and-
make sure she's all right. But if we can't find
And-
her, we can't find her, and we'll see her in the morning.
Yeah. I think the only thing, like, I don't know. We just had a big day, and I feel like she'd need rest. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I like splitting up or suddenly change the plans, but yeah, I'd like to get a
Well, we can speak with
Round.
her when we see
Yeah.
her and say, Euphemia, please do not do this again. This is very much not a part of team effort. And maybe then she will understand the parameters of expectation.
You
Yeah.
just see Dad's face is like disgusted at this. He's like, ugh, we're that group. Like, you got to check in on everybody.
Setting expectations, yes, and check.
She sent us a note. Maybe she wants to go drink and be away from us. We just spent a whole week traveling together.
She doesn't really drink. She just drinks tea, but
Well,
yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean. Like, do her own thing.
If that is her explanation, that is lovely, but just want to make sure. I mean, this is a very vague note. Next time, more details would be helpful.
I'm just saying, there's times I'm going to want to go off and not say much. That's all. Just fair.
All right.
I could just see this becoming an issue in the future. That's all. Euphemia and I feel like are a little bit more alike on that, where we just need our own time.
No, I mean, I do too. Why do you think I always get to my own room? I'm just saying, communicating.
She did communicate. That's fine. We'll
More than that is what I'm saying.
All right.
But
Okay.
yes.
So you guys are looking around the school?
We figured we'd take a round
Yeah, at least until
to see if we can see if she needs help or anything. And
Okay. Why don't you all give me perception rolls if you're looking? If you're not looking, you don't need to roll.
I'm looking.
He pretends that he's looking around, but it's only like in his actual like 30 feet movement.
that's so funny.
I am going to use my advantage dice
Okay.
and roll again. Got
Sounds
a
good.
4, and I don't want a 4.
I got a 19.
Oh, way better. Hold
Those
on.
are pretty good for her. I'm not really that perceptive.
Also have disadvantage, like half the time he's not gonna be the one looking around anyway.
True.
Dirty 20.
All right. 19 and 20. You guys look around, kind of check out the library. People, they let you in, even though they're kind of trying to shut things down. You take a quick look around there, the garden, various areas in the ground. You don't see her anywhere.
Anybody like on watch or guarding?
Yeah, there's a couple guards who are posted around, but
Hey,
yes, can I help you?
sorry. That makes me laugh. Yeah,
Okay.
we're monster hunters. Just checking. Have you seen any cats around? Any like, like feral cats?
I mean, I saw a cat earlier, but
Yeah.
just ran
What'd it
off.
look
Where
like?
were they?
Don't know where it went. It just ran off. I saw some students trying to, I don't know, offer it some food or something, and took off.
Well, we'll be on it then. We'll make sure this infestation doesn't mark the school at all. So if
You
you see
remember
anybody,
I
where-
would call it an infestation. They seemed like they were happy to have a cat around.
You know what direction it went? We're not
Um,
trying to kill the cat, by the way.
I never said kill.
It's actually our
Oh,
friend.
that's what you said.
I
Yeah.
said hunt. We'll relocate it safely.
and he just kind of is like, I think it went that way. Points in a direction.
Just walking away, guys. We're the horde hunters, and we're trying to use like our status to help us.
Because she did say she was going to the garden, so I guess I'm going to also try and check there as well. The
Yep.
garden area.
Nothing in the garden.
Yeah, we
No
did, I think.
cats,
Yeah.
no anything.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You guys don't see any
Okay.
footprints?
I don't
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Okay.
look, but yeah.
We going home yet?
I mean, we can go back. If we can't find her, then
Yeah,
And do you know where else to look?
I guess.
Probably went back into town, is what I'm guessing. But is there any what kind of big other institutions are here, Winnie?
I mean,
Seems
no
pretty
others,
small,
right? Yeah, it's like the only big
This is the big school. Yeah, there's not really another school here.
Yeah, there's really nothing else. I don't know what she would even be, That's my thing. I'm like, why would she pay to stay in an inn? Or I guess maybe she has, I don't know. I don't think she has friends to stay with, though. I mean, here. I don't know.
I mean, we've paid to stay in inns before.
Yeah, but if you have my... Okay.
I mean, it is a cot on the floor. It's kind of awkward.
I guess.
All right, so you guys head back to.
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what else we can do.
Like one other place that I'm thinking, I don't know if Dav would connect the dots. So maybe look somewhere, but I don't think he would. I don't think he cares at this moment either.
Okay. Yeah, you just head back then, confused or not caring, whatever your moods might be, and head back to Winnie's parents' place. And she has dinner prepared. It's very good, delicious food, very well seasoned, like to perfection. And you guys can eat that. Whatever concerns may be arising in you, but
I'm getting more I don't know. Just even her missing dinner, like I don't know. And maybe I'm trying not to. I'm trying to take it as just the like without knowing the context. But I really feel like a sudden change of plans, and Euphemia is like normally polite and like suddenly just missing dinner and like I'm like something feels weird. I don't know. I feel like I would, but I'm not gonna do anything. I feel like something's just kind of gnawing at me. Like this is kind of weird.
okay.
Kind of like.
Are you doing anything else that evening before going to bed?
Yeah, I don't even have any spells where I could try and contact her or anything.
Can I? I don't know why. I kind of want to wander around like my yard area or whatever, like kind of just like by myself and just kind of like walk around before and just make sure if it like just when something off, I'm gonna kind of look around just see if there's anything like off. I don't know.
No, everything looks normal.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll try and sleep then.
Your mom is just like, is something wrong, dear? You should calm down. Here's some tea.
Oh, thanks. Tea. Euphemia likes tea. I'm just, I don't know. My friend just doesn't go off by herself. I don't know. It's just kind of strange. But I hope she found an inn. She doesn't really know. I don't think she's ever been here. I don't know if she knows the town very well, and I don't know.
Well, she is an adult. She can take care of herself, right?
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure she can.
Okay. Well, rest up. I'm gonna get some sleep too, and...
Okay. Thank you.
And she'll head off to bed. That night, though, before you guys go to sleep, at the window... Where are y'all sleeping, by the way? Winnie, are you in your room? Or do you want to be in the living room with the cots? There's 3 cots over there.
I feel like I'd probably be in the living room with everyone just because I didn't want to be rude and just take my bed.
Okay, so all 3 of you are going to take the living room then?
Are you,
Yeah.
You said you're sleeping down here. Can I sleep up there then?
I mean, I guess.
I mean,
and
if
also,
that's weird, then no, I'm just saying if you're not going to take the nice bed, I'll take the nice bed if you're not taking it.
I mean, I guess you can. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, cool.
It's also,
I'll
I
sleep
feel like
there.
I've with all my stuff, I feel like you know your parents make the like if your room becomes the guest room and you feel weird in it now because you're like this is weird. So like I feel like I kind of didn't want to stay in the guest room anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so Dav's up in Winnie's old room, and
I'll mooch the comfy bed.
the other 2 are in the living room. There's a tapping you hear at the living room window as you guys are kind of like laying there trying to go to sleep. Just really tapping.
I'll
Look.
get up and look at it.
There looks to be like a mechanical like hummingbird that's tapping at the window.
I'll open the window.
Right.
It zips in and then goes right to Eleonora, like right in front of her.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello?
And it like lands in your hand. And then it from like the bottom of it, like a letter just comes out like completely sized wrong too. Like this is a little tiny thing and it just shoots out a big letter. Does not make sense how it happened. But a letter like lands in your hand and then zip zip right out the window it goes.
Aww.
Excellent.
Is that your letter?
Yes, it's my letter. I may use another room to read this. I just would like, to, I don't know what it's going to say. So
Yeah,
excuse me.
I actually I'll like leave. Is there? I guess if my room's being preoccupied and like the study's already locked, I guess I'll literally be like, oh no, you stay here, and I'll just go like in the kitchen, just like sit
Okay.
at the kitchen table.
Sure.
Cute.
All right.
Yeah, I like cannot contain. Like I barely wait. As soon as she rounds the corner, I'm like opening it.
I sent you the letter in your secret channel.
Oh my God. I'm so
And I think that's
nervous.
where we'll take our break, because then it gives her time to read that, and we'll see what's happening with Euphemia. We'll find out in the second half of today's session, so stick around. We'll see you all soon. We love you all. Be right back. All right, friends, we are back and ready for our second half today of Mystical Mishaps. Most of the party is staying at Winifred's parents' house. Euphemia, we don't really know what happened to her right now. She sent a letter along to the group saying something came up and she'll see him in the morning. And another letter had come right before bed for Eleonora. She was able to read that. What are you guys doing back at the house?
Oh, we're back to the house again?
Yeah.
You're making Ashley wait?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm in the kitchen just like sitting there and like maybe like just like playing with like I don't know something to like maybe some food, just doing something to try and like occupy myself while maybe I have my notebook, I'm, like sketching while Eleanor's reading her letter. So I'm just waiting until she's done.
What are you doing, Eleanor? As the mishap
Um,
level rises to extreme.
Yeah, I feel like she kind of ripped like as soon as Euphemia leaves, she rips open the letter and starts just looking through it. By the way, are you playing music? I can't hear it. But
I
maybe have
am
to
playing
refresh.
music.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of quiet, but
Okay. Sometimes I have to refresh for it to work. But
I might have to. I just realized.
yeah, because it stopped once you stopped.
Same.
yeah, I changed the song. It's a little more tense.
The title. Don't forget to feed your
Atmospheric.
demons. Yeah, so she rips into the letter, she starts reading it, and as she's reading it, like her heart just like drops and she tries to be composed, especially because it's like she doesn't really have much of like a private place to like be really vocal about things, but I kind of rolled to see how like soft or like sneaky she is, but like she's definitely like I think she just there's probably you could hear some crying eventually, but it's very quiet, and I think poor Winnie probably waits a good 20 minutes before like she kind of comes into the kitchen and seems rather composed, but is like you can come back in. I thank you for giving me time. Muted. Kitty.
Sorry. I was talking to the cats. I didn't want them to hear. But yeah, I'll be like, do you want more time? I don't mind. I can be here longer.
No. I think the time I would need would be unreasonable for you, so I'm all right for now. Thank you for giving me privacy. Not really. I don't know. I had written them asking my parents. I'd written my parents in Rice asking for aid and explaining my side of the story, and it seems that Alexander has beat me to that as well. I don't know how long ago he contacted them. But
like they don't believe you. They think that you're what they said.
They don't believe me. They don't believe me. I thought if anyone would believe me, it would be them. I mean, they raised me. They know me.
Yeah. I wonder if yeah, maybe your brother said things that maybe he's been planting seeds for a while, so they wouldn't believe you. Who knows?
No.
I'm sorry. That must feel very bad.
Yes, even when things are fixed, I don't know how this will mend. Do you know what I mean?
I do. There are some moments that you have, and it feels like things can never be the same after those things happen. So I do know how that feels, even if things seem to go back to normal. So I'm sorry. I'll do like a this with your arm, like a little like that with your arm, and kind of just take it back and kind of like just like, and then
She looks like she appreciates it.
like I don't want to like completely break the straight. I'm like, that's all I got.
She said that. Well, she said that Alexander had agreed to set something up for me once he heard that. Well, I wrote them and told them, please do not tell Alexander I wrote you, and they wrote him. And apparently once news got out, Alexander got word that I had contacted our parents. He is arranging something to help me.
Help how?
I don't know. They say it would be a place to grieve. Allow professionals to help me if they think I'm mad. I mean, that's what it is. I don't know what Alexander would be setting up, but it does not bode well.
From what you said, you're the only one who really has caught on to whatever's taking over your brother. You're like the only one who really thinks that, right?
Yeah, no one else believes it, or me.
So it sounds kind of like a trap to me. Like it would be in whatever demon monster, whatever.
Yes.
It's best interest to have you, declared mad and taken away.
I'm sure it's to silence me. I will not be taking Alexander. That things offer.
Yeah. You don't think that they would try and get you, right? Like they wouldn't come after you here or anything. And not here, but
my parents.
Well, Alexander's people, I don't know. I didn't know if they had maybe try and I don't know.
I would imagine that if I start to gain credibility, Alexander would feel more threatened and perhaps take more drastic measures.
Yeah.
So, if my parents are not on my side, I think I need to play my cards a little more carefully.
I think, yeah, I think you're probably right. And, I mean, not that it's obviously not comforting at all right now, but hopefully if you're still the only one who is caught on to the thing, then it will leave you alone for now. And maybe it will take less drastic measures, even if your brother, if it thinks it's safe to just move slower, or there's nothing to stop it or anything.
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
Like, if the thing is trying to do something, if it felt like it was running out of time, or if it felt like people were onto it, it might do things more drastic or more quickly. So I know it's not a good thing at all that your parents believe it, but it might feel safer to, maybe not act as drastically. I don't know what it's trying to do.
You're saying? Or
yeah, like hurt us or hurt your brother,
Well, that's what I'm saying is I think I need to be more careful about who I contact and how, because I do not want to antagonize the creature before I'm ready. That would bring some very dire consequences, I think.
And again, it's not good, but if your parents don't, if they believe it, then they might be safer too, if they're, for now at least.
Yes, I mean, they are on another plane, so I had hoped they would be safe regardless, but...
Yeah.
You're right, though. I mean, it seems anyone that's not a threat to him would be safer.
I'm sorry, though. That's still not a good feeling to have for you.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it, Winnie. It'll certainly take some processing.
Mm-hmm. What did you want your parents to do to try and like stop him?
I had hoped they could give me aid from wherever they were. Perhaps, I mean, they have money. I have none. Perhaps they could have sent me something to aid me. Perhaps they, could contact their old contacts that are still here and get someone to believe me. Advice, I mean, I would have taken anything. I would have taken anything. News, if Alexander, even if there's anything happening there that I didn't know about, I would have taken anything. But all I have is, please get help.
What do you think it would take for your parents to believe you over him?
Proof, I suppose. If my words and my character and the years of my work and consistency are not enough for anyone, then it must be proof.
So he's been acting strange for a while now, and nobody's, not even your parents, have noticed anything? I know that they're not in the plane, but...
Yeah, my parents haven't seen him in person, at least I assume, unless something else happened, but we haven't seen
he must...
the shutter. So all day I would
even... Yeah. But I feel like even if it were someone, I mean, I don't know, maybe not. I'd hope that even if something possessed me and were taking over my body and my mind and things like that, that people might notice that even like if he was writing or contacting them or something, it would seem different, but maybe not. Maybe it's good at disguising itself. I don't know.
I mean, he must be, because...
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, even the person that is in a relationship with him does not even know or understand.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Yes.
You must really love him, though, to know him so well that you notice.
Well, yes, we always got along very well. We always had operated of the same mind. We always knew we were going to inherit this together, and we had big plans. We worked very closely together.
I'm sure he's in there somewhere, and I'm sure that he is thankful that at least one person still knows who he is, Somewhere.
It's a very lovely way to put it, actually.
I mean, yeah. I think we can, I think we'll figure things out as we learn more. We can even ask people at the school more. I can see if, I was gonna say Curtis. I can see if I'm in the wrong thing. Hold on. God. Ernest. There we go.
It's close.
I can see if Ernest maybe, I don't know, knows anything about some new types of possession or something like that might be happening.
Yes, if you trust him.
I do. I can say it too, and it won't be a, yeah. Mark, did he seem to recognize Eleonora? Was that who
he did?
He did. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I can ask if you feel comfortable. I don't have to though, if you'd rather not.
Well, if you trust him, then yes. I think I need to be careful about who I try to enlist help with, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you want me to... I can sleep in here. Do you want me to move my cot into here if you want to be alone?
No, you're all right.
Okay.
I appreciate the gesture. I may be up for a bit, but I will. But get some sleep, and I appreciate the kind words.
Sorry, I can't do more. I hope I can someday.
Believe it or not, believing me and listening to me is one of the biggest kindnesses that someone could offer. If even my own parents will not believe me, but you do, it goes a long way.
I'm glad. It's at least a little bit of a help. I think we all believe you, and hopefully we can all do something to figure out what's going on too, and not just, to help him out of whatever he's in and get the thing out.
Yeah.
Get the
Yeah,
thing.
get the thing out. Okay. Yeah, so she just kind of like holds your shoulder for a second and settle in.
All right. Do you have anything before bed?
Snooping through my room.
It's tempting. Was tempted to go just kind of check the tavern and double check on Yuffie, but he got lazy and comfy on the bed. And he opened up his book and is just restudying familiars because he's like, man, I wish I had a familiar right now. This would be so much easier. So he's gonna start double downing on his focus on that so he can track down people that way instead of having to sneak off in the middle of the night.
All right.
That's it. He's not doing anything.
That's good. So you all kind of find yourselves lying down in various states of unease. But eventually sleep does come to you unless there's anything else one of you want to interject right now. Okay. So sleep will eventually come to all three of you. That brings us to Euphemia. So...
What? No dreams for everyone? Are you sure?
No dreams. They're good. So you start to kind of, you have that moment where you're like the cat and you just kind of like look up, and then all of a sudden your eyes start to kind of return to you, and you're in a very dark place. You're not a cat anymore.
Okay.
But there are little bits of like candlelight before you on a table. Can you give me a perception roll?
Okay. Someone is setting off fireworks, so I'm sorry if you hear that in the background. Random Sunday night fireworks.
I always set off my Sunday night fireworks.
You got it. It's to fight off
I can't
them
go to bed without my
Sunday scaries. Scare them away. Okay, 15.
Okay. You start to focus in, looking around. The candlelight begins to illuminate the room a little bit more for you. But you're not in a room.
Okay.
As you look around, you start seeing like dirt, and
I had a feeling.
there's like
Okay.
roots that are along the walls of this. It looks like you're underground somewhere.
Okay.
On the table as well is like an assortment of little pastry type things and finger foods and some cups.
Oh boy. Oh no.
And seated on the other side of the table, you see a small figure with a really big like hat that comes up to kind of point, it kind of droops a little bit, and there's like a walking stick next to it. And you see this dark set of like eyes looking out underneath the brim of the hat right in your direction.
I can only see eyes, no like face or anything.
The skin looks like a very dark color, so it kind of blends all in right now. But there's some white eyes with like the whites of the eyes with like the dark pupils is what you see looking at you.
Did you say this creature is like human size, or is it smaller?
It's small. This is a small,
Okay,
kind of
it's small.
Japnot size, I guess you could say.
Oh, okay. Okay, really little.
Mm-hmm.
Am I laying down?
You are not lying down, actually. You kind of like look at yourselves, and your
Oh, that's
hands
worse.
are tied up, like hanging from some of the roots. There's like some ropes or something that's holding you, and your feet are tied. And you look down, and pulled over your clothes is like this really ratty dress.
Oh no. That's even worse. Okay.
It's just like pulled over top of all your clothes. It's very loose and ill-fitting.
All right. Do I, as I'm like gathering my senses a little bit, do I feel well or like pretty like sick or?
Oh, You don't feel sick?
Just normal?
It's just kind of a weird spot to be in. Like,
Uh-huh.
definitely
okay.
very unnerving place to be. You have no idea
Yep.
where you are, no idea who this
Mhm.
person is.
What color's the hat?
It is a black hat. Everything
Black
that
hat.
this individual's wearing is
Okay.
like black or dark browns, and the skin's kind of grayish tone to it as well, that you can see.
And the dress is what color?
The dress is actually very colorful, and it's made of like different
Okay.
patches of other colors.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I will just say, who are you?
And the individual looks up at you. You're awake. You can call me Ram. I like the cat trick. It's fun.
Thanks.
Don't do it here, though. Are you gonna play nice?
I don't know what we're playing.
Well, we can have a tea party.
Does the voice sound like humanoid or is it like real weird?
I mean, it doesn't sound like a human's voice. It definitely sounds.
It's not like. Okay.
Sounds a little strange to you.
Okay. Hmm. Why do you want to have a tea party with me?
Because you're special. I can see it on you. You're very special.
What do you... I don't hear that very often. Can you explain a little more? Like, what am I... What's so special? Just the cat... You mean the cat thing?
Shall we talk over tea?
Uh...
You like tea, don't you?
How'd you know that?
'Cause I saw you.
At the inn? At the tavern?
Yep.
What kind of tea do you have?
I got some from the tavern. Just the same kind.
Can I insight him? Is he lying?
You can roll an insight roll.
Okay. I feel like it might be hard to insight this creature, but
It probably will be.
it's gonna be really hard because I rolled one. So.
Yeah. This is weird. It's throwing you
Very-
off.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And okay. If I have tea with you, can you untie my arms? It's real hard to drink without. My shoulders are getting kind of sore.
You gonna be good?
Let's. Okay. Yes.
Okay. And he kind of like moves his hand, and the bondings, like the bondings don't come off, but the tree branches like move, kind of make it so you can move your arms.
Am I actually tied by ropes, or is it like roots? Now that I can see it better.
It's actual ropes like tied to the roots.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Okay. I'll sit down.
And before you, there's again like an assortment of different little snacks. A lot of them are cracked and broken, like cookies and stuff, but they're laid out looking very nice. A lot of chipped like glassware that they're on. The teacup definitely is like worse for wear, but there's a little teapot there, and he kind of like raises his hand, it raises and starts pouring into your cup.
He's touching it, right? He's actually
not
pouring
touching it.
Okay. Okay. All right. I will pick up the teacup, but I would like to like smell it based on my knowledge of herbs and background in
Give me
nature.
a nature roll.
And make sure that it's what I think it might be.
Yeah, give me a nature roll.
Ooh, that's a 17.
Okay, yeah, you don't smell anything off about it. It smells just like the tea you had earlier. And he'll raise a glass and start drinking from it as well.
Would this be like a performance check to like pretend that I'm sipping?
Yeah, I can do performance for that. I'll give it to you.
We'll see. I'm not very good at performance. I'm really not good at performance.
Oh no.
It's an actual 0 because I rolled a 1.
Oh no. So you're like trying to not drink it, just pretend?
I just wanted to like kind of do like a test pretend sip
Okay.
kind of thing.
So like you actually get stuff in your mouth, or like were you trying not to?
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna pretend not to sip it, but I'm taking it all the way to my mouth like I would sip it. So if I failed, then I would assume I'd accidentally sip some.
Yeah.
Or it looks really bad, I guess, either way.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably like begin to try it and just there's a moment that you kind of worry and your lips twitch and some gets in your mouth and some starts to spill down you too a little bit, and it's just you're ruining the nice dress. Come on.
Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. My hands are just a little numb from hanging up. I apologize.
He takes another sip. You're very special, though.
I would, so I'll like set the teacup. Is there like a saucer that it came on or something? I like just set it down and like kind of cross my legs and be like, can you tell me a little bit more about this special thing?
Something weird following you.
Following me?
Yeah. Something really weird. What is it? Do you know?
I didn't know there was anything following me, so this is news to me.
You really gotta look for things following you, because I followed you. You didn't see me.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess you're really good at following people. Do you do that a lot?
I'm pretty good at it. I don't think anybody sees what's following you either. This thing's really good at following you.
But you saw it.
Mm-hmm. I see it right now.
Is it here?
Mm-hmm. It's all around you.
So if you can see it, does that make you special?
Mm-hmm. I guess that does.
Well, we have something in common then. That's nice. Can you tell me more about this thing that's following me? Because maybe if I like know what to look for, I'll actually be able to see it.
Well, it's weird. I don't know what it is. But it's kind of scary looking. It doesn't really seem like it notices you either. Just kind of around you.
So maybe it's not trying to follow me, it just is around?
Maybe it's attached to you, yeah.
Huh. Does it look like anything you've seen before? Since you can see all this stuff and like you can see what people do and things like that?
It looks like energy.
Interesting. Let's say at this point she's almost a little more curious than afraid. Like she's dropping her guard just a little bit more intrigued than anything.
Do you like the tea?
It's good. Yeah. I'll take another tiny sip.
Yeah. Still tastes like normal tea.
Okay.
Did you try any of the cookies? Got them special. They threw them out, but they're still good.
Where did they throw them out from? Is there a bakery in town?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got them special just for you.
You put a lot of thought into this. Have you been planning, like, were you planning this since last night?
Like I said, you're very, very special. I wanted to talk to you.
Okay. Well, is there something else you wanted to talk about?
I was hoping you'd know what that thing is around you.
If I could see it, I wonder if I could learn about it, but I can't.
You can't see it?
If I look around, do I see anything?
No.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just kind of like shrug, like I don't see anything.
Weird.
Could you?
Have you never seen it?
Well, it depends. What does it look like?
Almost like a shadow. Like a floating shadow.
Does it take any form? Can you tell? Like, does it look just like a blob, or is it just like wispy?
Yeah. It's like a floating water droplet that's dark. It's all
Okay.
around you.
Okay.
It's kind of woo, 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 woo.
Huh. Hey, okay, so if you've been following me, have you seen it around anybody else that I was with? Or was
Nope,
it
just
me?
you.
Maybe I have seen it, but I don't know if it was the same thing.
What
So,
is- you
when
see
we were-
it? Tell me it
Maybe.
all.
Okay, so when we were on the road, at this point I've dropped any pretense of being like really held together and nervous because someone finally like, I want to know what this is. When we were on the road, I saw some people that had mist like coming off of their footsteps that was like dark and wispy like that, and sometimes it was hard to see and it kept disappearing and no one else could see it. And then it was on me and on my friends, but it disappeared. And it was like it was there and then you blink and it's gone. Is that kind of how it behaves?
Oh
Is
no,
it the
that's
same, or
that's
does it-
something different. I see that too. That's because you're not supposed to be here. Well, kind of.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know. It's like you're supposed to be here, but you're not supposed to be here. It's weird.
Does it happen to you?
Nope.
Cause you're supposed to be here. Hmm. I wish you could like. Sometimes the people I travel with, like they make like drawings of things that they see, like monsters and stuff. Like, do you think you could draw what's following me?
You see, like my hat.
Uh-huh.
Now it's big and like covers my head. It's kind of like that.
On me?
Mm-hmm. But it's not like stays like a hat. It just like moves around.
It's like, okay, it's not corporeal. It's like a misty.
Yeah.
I haven't. I've seen a lot of weird things, and this is not something that I've seen before. What do you think it is?
I don't know. But you're very special because I've never seen anybody else have it.
Do you think that there's a way you could help me see it?
I don't know. It's a good question. Have you ever done anything really special in your life? Because you're a special person.
I mean, not particularly. I solved a good riddle today, but
Oh yeah, that was
Other
really
than
clever.
that-
You guys did really good. I knew right away what
Thank
it was,
you.
but it seemed like you
I
did
had
too.
a feeling. Yeah, I had a feeling. I mean, I don't know what you would define as special. I work like I'm a doctor, so sometimes I help people.
This thing doesn't seem to want to help people.
The thing?
Yeah. Like it's like again energy. I think it like is full of hate.
Huh. Do you think like what if I like tried to feel what it feels like?
Did you ever hate somebody? Does anything weird happen
No.
if you hate something?
That's what I'm wondering. Like could I feel it more if I tapped into it?
Do you hate me?
Maybe.
Because I took you
No.
here? Oh, good. Whew. Okay.
It depends. Are you gonna do something bad to me?
Why would I do something bad to you? You're special.
Okay. Well then
But
there's no
what if
reason
I
to
made
hate
you hate me? We could test it out.
Actually, that's a really good idea.
He's got a big grin on his face. Teeth are like all crooked and weird looking.
Is it like a humanoid face? Does he like?
It's kind of humanoid looking. Yeah, it's
Okay.
definitely like a bigger nose and like the chin's kind of protruding out a little further.
Okay.
But
That's funny. That's exactly what I was picturing with the nose and everything. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Aw.
Okay. She's gonna be like, well, you know what I really hate is when people give me hugs and they don't ask me first.
Is that really what you hate, though? Here, tell me your secrets. And he just throws like a pouch over to you.
What's in the pouch?
You look at the pouch and there's 9 gold coins inside of it.
You're gonna pay me for my secrets?
Well, you people seem to like this stuff. You do all your things for it.
Okay, so here's the thing. If I tell you any secrets, you can't tell anyone. That's the point of a secret.
Would you hate me if I told somebody?
I don't like where this is going. I suppose it depends on who you told.
Here. Throws another pouch to you. Try this. It's a
Is it
bigger
more gold?
pouch. It's more gold.
Yes!
Oh my goodness. Thank you both,
Raiders.
Tasty and Panda Queen, for the
everyone.
raids. Thank you so
Oh my
much.
gosh!
You're paying the party with your raids. Good job.
It's going, what a weird
Oh
mechanic.
my goodness.
That makes so much
So
more sense.
inside this one is now 31 coins.
Oh my gosh!
Oh
These
man.
are some
Yes.
these are some primo secrets.
Yes, tell me everything.
She's Can I just ask you a question really quick first? Did you make this dress?
Yes I did. I mean, I didn't make all the dresses it came from. I just took pieces.
That's very creative of you. Where did they come from?
Ones that were thrown away.
Okay. That's
People throw away a
resourceful.
lot of good things. So
I
foolish.
I would agree. I'm sure that happens quite a bit, especially in a big city like this. How about I start with one secret and we just see how it goes?
Tell
I
it
only
to
just
me.
met you, remember? Like, I don't.
Tell me your secret.
Boy, he's sitting like.
He looks really enthralled by this opportunity.
You telling me about this energy thing is really freaking me out. Because I'm kind of worried that I'm going crazy.
Really?
And, I think it's probable because I've seen someone else in my life go crazy before.
Who?
You seem smart. Maybe you want to play a little guessing game.
Let's see. Probably a family member.
Brilliant.
I bet it's your mom.
Huh. What would make you say that? I'm curious why that would be your first thought.
Just seems like that would be the answer.
Well, you're very bright because that's correct.
Yes, yes, yes. Here, would you like another cookie?
I'm not that hungry. You just made me tell you a really big secret. I feel kind of crummy about it.
You hate me?
No. No, No, that just made me really sad.
Still not there yet. And you kind of feel the bonds pull back up
Oh
as
no.
the branches retract.
No, oh no.
We can get there, though, right?
This isn't the kind of tea party that I thought we were going to have.
I feel like we were talking about getting you to hate me.
But, like, I can't drink any tea now.
You want me to give you the tea?
I mean, I guess I could use a sip.
Sure. And you kind of watch as it, like, freezes in place. And then you hear a voice behind you. Here you go. And the hand reaches around and starts pouring at you as, like, the one that was there just, like, vaporizes into mist and disappears. And the cup is, like,
That's
at
so
your
scary.
mouth.
Oh, no. That's so scary. Oh.
It starts pouring, like, into your mouth, so whether you're going
Okay.
to drink it or just let it pour all over yourself.
Okay. I guess I'll drink a little.
Yeah, it's probably more than you wanted that's being poured into
Yeah,
your mouth.
probably. Okay. I guess I'm a little closer to hating you now.
Good. Kind of, like, hear that voice, and then all of a sudden, he's back seated in the chair.
How did you do that? By the way.
Oh, there are lots of ways that I can get around. You all just don't see things.
Okay, so when you did the tea thing, did the energy around me change?
No. It's
No.
weird. It just seems like it doesn't even realize what's happening. Think you can get its attention? Hey, 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 you! And just starts waving his arms. It's not responding to me.
Oh. So sometimes, okay, here's another secret. Here's another secret for you. Sometimes I have horrific nightmares. Horrific.
About what?
The last one I saw, I was awake, and I still had a nightmare.
A waking nightmare. Wow.
And a guy jumped off of a cliff into a lake somewhere.
Wow. There's a lake here.
You know, I thought about that earlier today. Is there a cliff around? Are there any bluffs nearby? Like cliffs or anything?
Nah, I don't think so. Nothing too big.
Okay, well, that probably doesn't help me too much then. Yeah, a woman stabbed me in that one. That was pretty awful. I haven't told anybody that yet.
Like, really stabbed?
Well, it hurt, and then I woke up. Or kind of came back, I guess. I was awake the whole
Did you
time.
hate that?
I was terrified.
So you're scared.
Yeah.
Does it respond to fear? Are you scared now?
A little uneasy about you, to be honest.
Hmm. Do you think you can talk to that thing? Maybe it can help you. Maybe it protects you.
So what I'm wondering is, if I had some kind of a dream, if I could find it.
You want
You
to
know
dream?
what I mean? Like, huh?
You want to dream?
Can you make me dream?
Sure. He
You
waves his
have
hand.
a lot of abilities.
He waves his hand, and you just face down on the table.
Much easier than I thought. I was not expecting the immediate follow-up.
And you wake up, and your head's a little sore, and you're like
Right.
passing on the
yeah.
table.
Smushed on the table.
Do you have a dream?
I didn't have a dream, did I?
No.
Okay. No, I think you just made me sleep without a dream.
Weird. What if you tried to call it out? Like, to be like, hey!
I mean, I guess I could try.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Like a little embarrassed sitting there, like, now I'm on the spot. She like looks around and like look around the room a little bit, like be like, hey.
Oh, there's no one here. No one's gonna hear you. Don't worry.
Yeah, this is just kind of weird because like I don't know where to speak to.
And he's like, here. And he like kind of phrases for a second again. And then you kind of hear the voice beside you again. You look over and his walking stick is like stuck in the ground upright and he's standing on top of it balancing. Like there's no way this should balance like this. But he's like standing right beside you. He's like pointing above your head. He's like, right here.
Okay. Do I see like his body a little bit more? Is it humanoid or is he like rotund?
Yeah,
like little and scrawny.
He's definitely small. He's
Okay.
larger, like around the
Okay.
belly area.
Yep.
But like big flowing clothes, like again, kind of patched together. That you can see.
Okay.
Does not look like a normal like human to you though at all.
Or even like a gnome or anything that I've seen around.
Maybe the closest thing would be like a gnome, but still
Okay.
slightly different.
All right. I'll like awkwardly look upwards into the ceiling of the root place
He's
and just say,
pointing there.
"Hey, why are you following me?" And just like wait and kind of like glance over at Ram and then glance back up.
Are you trying to actually do this, or are you just performing again?
I think at this point, this is like a toss-up for me personally, but for her, I think she would genuinely be trying, because I think she thinks if
Okay.
she can contact this thing, this guy will let her go.
Okay.
Like maybe this is the only way to get out of here.
Why don't you give me a... We'll do wisdom check.
My best one. Okay. Wisdom check.
Yep, just roll your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
D20.
Okay. That's a 10.
Okay. Just keeps pointing. It's not doing anything.
It didn't
floating
act like it
around
hurt
you.
me.
No. Maybe you don't know
Hey!
how to talk to it.
I'm gonna yell at it a little louder this time. Hey! If you're following me, show yourself.
It's so weird. Just floating around you. Like it doesn't even know that you're here. Or that I'm here.
Maybe it doesn't, like, know anything. Maybe it just is something.
Weird. What does it do then?
Well, my suspicion was that it gave me nightmares, maybe.
Nightmares. Maybe. Maybe this is like sad little rain cloud that follows you around and gives you nightmares all the time. That's actually a good idea. Huh.
I wish I could see it and, like, push it away. No one else has ever said anything to me like this, and I feel like I've known people who should be able to, like...
It's because all of you people are so busy with your coins and you're running here and there and throwing away good things and being rude to people. You
Well, I'm
gotta
sorry
pay
if I was
attention
rude to
things.
you.
Oh, you're not rude
just-
to me.
Okay. Well, just wanted to make sure. You really caught me off guard with this whole, like,
But it's
I
like
was a cat.
None of you open your
and-
eyes to see these things. They're everywhere. Weird things all over the place.
Do you think... So you came in and found me at the magic school, right? Do you think anybody there might be able to see it if I told them about it?
No, they don't seem like they're special.
Do you know anybody else who can see things like you do?
I mean, there's other people like me. They're not
Here?
they're not as nice as I am, though. You don't want to hang it with them.
Okay, well... Yeah, we wouldn't want that.
I could be your friend.
I would like that.
Okay.
There's something, though, like, friends don't really, like, hang friends from tree roots. Is there any way you could let my arms back down?
I mean, I guess. You're supposed to hate me too, though.
I'm not. I don't. But that's the problem. You're so likable. I don't hate you. I can tell you're just trying to figure out what this is.
Here. And you watch again as he kind of dissipates one more time. And you suddenly feel like a hand kind of like go into your mouth and your tooth get ripped out, like a molar get ripped out of your mouth.
Okay.
And it's just like the little fingers are holding one of your teeth.
Uh-huh.
There. Do you hate me?
A little. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that really hurt. That really hurt. Why did you do that? I thought you were my friend.
Well, can you hate your
You
friends?
just-
Does that work like that? I'm
I
trying to
mean,
help
when
you.
my friends say that they're my friends and then they turn around and they hurt me, definitely makes me angry.
And he's just looking above your head. Try now. Try again.
I'll look back up at the thing and yell at it and be like, "Hey, come out here where I can see you."
Maybe another wisdom check.
20.
Natural 20 or total for 20?
No, it was a 16 plus 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
And
as
that
you're
would be very
looking
exciting,
up
but-
and you just shout this, you suddenly feel the air around you just like charge. And you feel eyes on you once more.
Oh, okay, like after the library.
Yeah. Very similar
Okay.
feeling.
Okay.
Like something is watching you. And is aware of your presence. And he's just
Based on-
It moved! It moved! It moved! You did it!
I'm gonna can I see the eyes or I just feel them?
You just sense it. You don't see anything.
Okay. I'm gonna stay looking in the direction that I'm looking and just say out loud, yeah, I can feel it looking at me. Do you see eyes?
No. But it's looking at you, I feel like. Like all of its attention is on you.
I will say again, hey, come out where I can see you. Not very confidently. Now I'm a little scared. But, like, still determined to try and figure this out, because if I don't, is this guy ever gonna let me go from underneath this tree?
I will give you a choice. Would you like
Okay.
this to come across as like a persuasive or an intimidation to this thing?
I would say persuasive, because...
All right.
Oh, wait, no. No, actually, I'm sorry. If I'm feeling uneasy and afraid of this, I'm gonna try to look less afraid than I am. So that would be intimidation.
Okay, roll me an intimidation roll.
Yeah. It's like one of those, like, you're trying not to look as scared as you feel, but suddenly not feeling quite as like, ooh, this is just a benign encounter.
Also, you did have an advantage dice, I think. I don't know if you.
She
I
is
don't.
already.
I used it.
Can
I used it already.
Yep.
Thank you, though. Yeah, that's 4.
Okay.
Voice just shaking.
You like say that to this thing, and you feel the air just get cold and colder around you. And you hear Ram next to you just, oh no, and you start to like get that blackout sensation where you get like the tunnel vision, your ears start
Yeah.
like ringing, and you just start feeling yourself go limp, and you black out.
Uh-oh, I scared the little no man.
All of you wake up the next morning. 3 of you are in the apartment. Euphemia, you are lying in the field somewhere with a
Okay.
sack of 28 gold sitting on your chest, still wearing the dress. 'Cause,
Amazing.
my goodness, that's the third raid for us. Thank you so much, Dorkdale.
We're good. Thanks,
You,
raiders.
Thank
you're
you
a
so
tooth
much.
down, but you're way richer now.
Right?
Yeah.
It
It
was
was the
What
best
a tooth
tooth fairy
fairy.
experience ever.
They paid dearly for that molar. So you're fine.
So I think that was 68 gold you just got from all of those.
Yeah, that's insane. Thank you, Raiders.
Oh my goodness, thank you guys.
That was, you didn't know he was gonna be a tooth fairy, did you? That was amazing.
Oh, but you're just lying, kind of like, almost like
Okay.
in a ditch, in a, I don't know, like an edge of something, just still in the dress
Mhm.
with the gold on top of you, and it's morning.
Okay.
Change the date. But you feel like
we all
that
get a long rest.
cold sensation. If all of you get long rests, you still feel like chilled to the bone, though, Euphemia, as you wake up.
Okay. Okay.
This next morning. I need to update the mishap level because you guys got a long rest.
Do I also
Well, that
have
was
long rest?
fun. To,
You all
to
long
watch.
rest, every single
Okay,
one
cool.
of you.
Huh. Okay.
That was going down. I had the craziest nightmare. I swear I was like a butterfly being chased by like a bird. It was gnarly. It was the scariest thing ever.
Terrifying.
So she's not with us still, right?
No, but Euphemia, you like
Okay.
get up and you look around. You can see the school is
Mhm.
not very far away from where you are.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take this dress off just so I don't scare
Yeah.
anyone too bad.
Take it off.
And, like,
It's
I
pretty
think I'm
ratty
gonna
looking,
stick it.
but
I actually am gonna stick it in my bag because I'm worried he's gonna see it and be mad if he comes out and follows me.
you can put one ratty dress on your inventory.
One patchwork ratty dress made with love.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the school then. For sure.
All right.
Maybe a little quickly at this point.
Start making your way back. The 3 of you, anything you're doing this morning?
I feel like I'd get up early and be looking out the windows for Euphemia. Should she come back in the morning? And so I'm like kind of nervous that she's like, I don't know what time she said she'd get here, but I'm just kind of like worrying. Because again, I'm kind of the host and I'm like,
Okay. You can give me a perception roll. As you're looking out the other 2, what are you doing while she's looking around?
I don't know. I feel like she's kind of out of it. So I think she's just getting ready. But a little like stiffly, like more going through the motions than being like, oh, I'm gonna look pretty like she normally does.
Okay.
So.
Yeah,
I got an 8 by the way, so I'm not very
Okay.
clearly anxious.
Roselle has breakfast, though, she's making for all of you. She's being a good host. And Mitchell, like, went to his office and is working on some stuff, it seems like, in this early morning. But, Dad, what are you doing?
Thank you, Mrs. Roselle, for all of the amazing breakfasts. This is really, really good. I don't know why the others are being rude. I'll go give them your great food. This is peanut butter, really good. And he's like eating toast and grab porridge. He's like starting to bring him to everyone. Hey, morning, North. And he's like handing her porridge and be like, oh, come on, wake up, you're good. And then walking over to Winnie, like, hey, stop pacing. You're gonna you're making a mark in the carpet. She'll be here. It's fine.
Okay. What time is it by now, by the way?
I mean, it's fairly early morning still.
Okay. I'll kind of eat, but like mostly be like looking to see, I don't know, if there seems anything amiss.
So you're all kind of eating a little bit of breakfast, getting yourself prepared. And Euphemia's making her way back into the school towards the apartment, I'm guessing. All right. I think that's where we'll pick up next week. We'll call it a session there because that's a pretty good break point. I feel like there's a big conversation that may be coming. So
Yeah.
I don't think we don't have much to talk about.
Blood dripping out of my
How
face.
swollen is your jaw right now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you just got your wisdom teeth literally pulled out.
Oh.
Extracted. Yes.
I'm sure you didn't read the chat, but we were saying like by the end of this campaign, Euphemia is gonna have no teeth because she keeps trying to talk to this thing.
Like I choose for
Oh,
every
no.
conversation. So she has to like.
He keeps coming back at random points in the campaign. Each time you
pulling
lose a
more
tooth.
teeth out. Ugh.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's what we're going to call it for this session as we've reached the next day. Your long rest is done. And we'll see where people pick up with this, our horde hunters, and this interesting creature that just happened to meet all of the circumstances to meet him tonight. So it's worked out pretty crazy how that happens. But thank you. We're going to stop the recording here. So thank you so much watching, and we love you all so much. Appreciate you. We'll be back next Sunday at 2 PM CST, normal time slot. And we hope to see you then. Rage Art stream tomorrow.
Yep.
Bardic Dice's channel on Friday at 6:30 Central. Join our Discord that Rach put in the chat. Love to have you there. But thanks so much for watching. See you later. Bye.